up, y'all? What's up, Untouchables?
Hi, Tyranny. How you
Peace
doing
and
there?
love.
Hey,
Peace
Shay.
and love, Queen.
Tyranny.
Peace
I
and
haven't
love.
seen you in a long
How you
time.
doing, Tyranny? I
I've been
appreciate
in
you.
love because love
Come
is
on,
not
love.
misery. Love is love.
Oh, come on, love.
And once again, hey Shay, we need to talk, Shay, because I need you more over here, Shay. We need to
Okay.
do. We need to make sure we need to sure we push you, but we need you over here, Shay. You just like it, okay? And I'm telling you, I'm not even joking. And my brother Thomas motherfucking Legacy, and he's going to get the Untouchable song. Thomas Legacy.
In the boot is it?
Yeah. What's up? See? What's up, Fatty? What's up, chat? What's up, y'all? First of all, you got this bitch ass nigga on here who ain't used to being in the presence of an alpha male.
Woo!
And I carried your bitch ass on that show earlier, and I said what I said, and you still in your feelings about it, bitch boy. So you
Damn.
come over here, and the first thing, and I knew, see, this is so much of a weak man, a weak coward ass man that he is. All that fake ass lovey dovey shit he be talking. This how much of a. Soon as he showed up, I knew my name was gonna be the
What
first
happened?
one. You don't like how I got under your skin. I got under your skin not because of what was said, my presence and my authority. You in the presence of an alpha male. So you shut the fuck up when the alpha male is talking. Now the first when I
Look at
asked
God,
you
Fatty.
earlier,
Thomas, you're cutting
See,
out,
God
Thomas.
represents
Uh,
weakness,
but you
right?
ain't like that. I handled your bitch ass. You ain't like how I handled your bitch ass earlier. So then you uh, is it your time of the man? Like a little pussy. I ain't gotta
Oi,
keep going back and forth with you. I don't give a
oi,
fuck who you think you are, a fucking police officer. That's all the
oi,
fuck you did, and I'm still rent free in your motherfucking head. Get your
oi,
bitch ass on somewhere. Nobody
pussy.
playing.
Oi. So wait.
Right
So
now,
what?
yeah. You got the right motherfucking one, Browns. There ain't one of
Yeah.
these other motherfuckers on the chat. Nigga, I carried your ass like an alpha male. You was a
Woo.
weaker person, and you responded like a weak man. And you
So
ain't
what?
like your response.
So
So
what I
earlier, we was on the show earlier. I was on Sharon's show earlier, and I was typing in the chat, but something about PhD said I forgot about that. So what Brownsville do, he do a lot of indirect talking. He
hmm.
do that little slick little talk out the mouth like a little coward. Like that's what cowards do. He do
Damn.
slick. Well, weak men do this and strong men do this. So I know he was indirectly talking about me. So
Mm.
I got up on the chat on Sharon panel and I asked him directly like a man. Were you talking about me? Man the fuck up. And he said no, even though I knew that he was. So then he tried to get into some explanation what he said, and I cut that shit off. I ain't trying to hear no fucking explanation. You ain't gotta keep trying to clarify yourself. If you ain't say you was talking directly to me like a man, after I know you was talking indirectly, and asked you direct like a man, and you don't stand on that shit, ain't nothing for me and you to keep talking about. But he ain't like my tone and how I came. So his response was, "Is it your time of the month?" That's like some shit like I would expect like that's just some weak pussy old other type shit. It's
Damn.
weird
Pussy.
shit. So I
So
said what I said,
hmm.
and then I left. Cause I ain't know I'm about to keep bar fighting. We ain't face to face. So I left.
let
That
me
was
let
hours ago. He come on this show. First name, first name that's out of his mouth is mine. So I know you felt some type of way, and I know you felt belittled. No matter what the fuck you gonna try to spin it or use those motherfucking $500 words and all that shit you use, you ain't like the way that shit went, and I got under your motherfucking skin. That's why you got all the time to come over here and address me. So go ahead, pussy. What the fuck you guys say now? Go ahead.
and
Go ahead, talk.
and once
Let
again,
this let this bitch nigga talk.
give,
Go
give
ahead.
me just give me just 1 second so I introduce another Untouchable in the building. And Brownsville bounties are on. So if you want to make money, you better watch your mouth. You better watch your mouth about my boy Thomas, because somebody will take care of you, sir. I see you. Ilkan Ali.
In the boot, is it?
Yo, Khan, what's up?
There's a nice cap, sir. There's a nice cap. I'm actually jealous of that one. What did it say? Black Pride.
Black Pride.
That's actually pretty good one, sir.
Shout out to the Kings, man. Shout out to
Shout
the
out
Kings.
to the shout out to the Kings. Do we take the shoes off to say welcome to the Kings? Nino Nation, Player One, did the now. Go ahead, Bronzeville. What is the beef that you have with Thomas Legacy? It sounds like something happened on Sharon's show. Like, what brings you here? Go ahead, sir. You got this.
Well, the issue is, right?
He ain't even got no real issue. He just ain't like the way alpha male handled his ass. That's all. He ain't really got no real issue with me. I don't even know the man. I don't even talk to this man. He ain't really got no real issue.
Thomas, give him 1 minute and
about to-
interrupt you, Thomas.
All right, go
so
ahead. He can go. He can go. He about to manufacture some shit. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So you notice, right? Out of all of the foolishness that came out of Thomas Legacy's mouth, all of the weakness that came out of his mouth, right?
Man.
One
I
thing
can't
he
do
didn't
stupid
say
shit.
is that I lied about anything, right? So based on his own words and his own logic, he agrees with Brownsville that he is your flunky, he is your sheep. And when you say jump, Thomas Legacy says how high. When you
See,
say
this is
bar,
the hold on. So this is the point.
No, one second, Thomas, because I'll handle it.
Right?
Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
Because if that wasn't true, Fatty, that would have been the first thing he would have addressed. He would have addressed those allegations.
Well, I wasn't worried about that shit. I'm worried about today. Why you wasn't worried about that?
Thomas, I got you, Thomas. Let
Cause
him finish.
I that's what I say before you continue. If that was the case, why the fuck you wait till our interaction today to bring that up if that's how you feel? Why ain't you been say something? Because I checked your bitch ass. That's the problem you don't like that I got under your skin. Now you bringing all this flunky shit up today.
Thomas, because he's trying to get a reaction, and this is the thing.
Nah, I don't care about the reaction. Listen, I don't care about the reaction.
Thomas, 1 second. Thomas.
Go ahead.
If people are trying to get a reaction out of you, you don't give them the reaction. Then that's what he's trying to do. What I do is something.
Yeah.
1 second. What I do is something called raid. Is you are live, you have 200, 300 people watching. You want to support a content creator. So if Tyranny is live, I send people to Tyranny. That's what actually people should do. That's not called a flunky. That's called teamwork. And Thomas, because he understands teamwork and he actually likes to support the people in this space, he does that. I know your cousin does that because he's a piece of shit. So if Thomas is my flunky, I am Thomas flunky too. And in your case, you are your cousin's flunky because he lets all those white people shit on your motherfucking name, spit on your motherfucking name. And then when you say cousin, I don't think we should allow them here. You know what he says? Shut the fuck up! Because he needs that motherfucking green over red on the SBE nation. SBG, and when G is guap, money, solution-based guap. Now you're going to go ahead and you're going to tell us, Brownsville, once again, why are your feelings hurt? Who hurt you?
So number one, right? As you can see, I came onto your empire and I knocked out the first opponent, Thomas Legacy, because you had to drop him out of the box, put yourself in a box because you realize he doesn't have any type of emotional balance.
You break him again.
He doesn't have any type of emotional control. He's very emotionally unstable, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't have any self-control or self-discipline, right? So when he speaks, it's all about this rage and all of this different aggressiveness and bravado he has on the internet, which shows that in real life,
in real life,
none of the part, right? Because the men who move in real life, they're silent, as Biggie.
Silent, the federal government came and got me. The fuck you talking about? The federal government came and got me. The fuck you talking about? The federal government came and got me. The federal government came and got me.
What?
And that's the part. Hold on. Nah, it's real
You was
nigga
a
shit.
flunky there,
The
too.
federal government can't got me. Nigga, you's a flunky,
Who
bro.
flunky was
You
you
sit
in
there, you sit there on Sharon Pandle
Who
trying to
clothes was
impress
you washing?
women that won't give you the time of
Who
day
seats were
anyway.
you cleaning?
Nigga, you were trying to impress women on the panel that won't give you the time of day in life anyway, brother. You ain't nothing but a
Never clean.
motherfucking security officer.
Thomas.
Talking about you
Never
married for
clean.
23 years. Always trying to say, every time somebody say something he don't like, hey, are you married? Like someone be with that big fat bitch you got anyway. I say that bitch, nobody want that. You happy that you parading that around? She ain't no baddies in the chat. She ain't no motherfucking one of these baddies in the chat. She ain't the Adrian Nicole. She ain't the Juju B. She ain't motherfucking April Carter. She ain't none of that.
Thomas, we're going to stay out of families for
No, but that's what I'm saying. But it's not even about his wife. Period. It's about the picture he's trying to paint. He's trying to come on here. This is what Brownsville do. Brownsville can see. This is what he can do. This is what this example Brownsville. Brownsville can see. Just a woman. Period. Acting in a degenerate manner on the show. He won't say nothing because his premise is, oh, the men or the other women should be correcting this women on the internet. If that, I ain't okay, that's his thing, whatever. But my thing is, he will sit there, see degeneracy, and won't be like, hold on, sister, queen, hold on, queen. You ain't got to get out your box, queen. Hold on. He'll sit there, turn a blind eye, act like it don't happen, and then be like, men, you should sit there and take it. Have some stoicism with you. Have some emotional intelligence. You should sit there and shut up. And if they're coming at you with rage, you should be like, hey, baby, keep laying it on me. Yep, coming with the insults. And I'm going to stand there and just be like, okay. He's saying shit like that. Now, I'm not saying the man's supposed to just be going back and forth and cussing with women back and forth. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But that's what you, no, I'm saying though, that's what you do. You are two-faced, you're fake, you're not real, and all you do is sit there trying to impress women, and you got a wife. You sit there and try to impress women. He like one of them, hey, Browser one of them dudes like this. He the type, right? Let's say you with your partners or something, he a little short, y'all going to the club, y'all got some females with you. This Brownville's character. He'll slide you $50 and then get around the females. Hey, bro, you got that $50 I gave you to get in the club when you were shorty?
Damn.
Well, that's Brownsville right there.
Damn, there's a violation. Let me just say one thing.
Yeah, that's Brownsville right there.
Let me just say one thing before Tyranny in Brownsville goes, right? First of all, Thomas, we are not like them. You saw how I actually stopped Thomas from talking about Brownsville wife. Your cousin will never do that shit. Your cousin will say no justice, no peace, and you let it ride until somebody gets upset and sends me money to drop you. So Brownsville, I'm already proving that I'm better than you, and we are going to show even how better the Untouchables are. Thomas Legacy, you have the power to drop Brownsville for free. You have the power to draw Brownsville for free because here we respect the motherfucking Untouchable gang, the Untouchable Empire. So, Thomas Legacy, I'm giving you a power that Sharon Bracey doesn't give to his cousin. Do you want to drop this motherfucker or do you want to keep him on the panel so we can continue the conversation and we go about our show? What do you want to do, Mr. Thomas?
See, one thing about me is I know I got that power, right? He could stay for now because what he said about being a flunky, I didn't even address it because it ain't nothing to address. I don't gotta prove to you I'm a flunky, I'm not a flunky. I'm my own motherfucking man. I do what the fuck I want, when I want, the way I want, how I want, and I give two fucks if you don't like it. As long as I ain't impeding in the next citizens' rights or putting them in harm or trying to do harm to them, I do whatever the fuck I want. So all that flunky talk, that is just, see, that's the thing right there. That's not from him weeks of watching. That's not from that. That's from the interaction we had today. And whatever I said, whatever I did, it got under his skin. He couldn't let it go. Because when I told Brownsville, I said, I'm not trying to hear all that other shit you talking. When you talk to me, direct me, address. You skated around it when I got up on the panel to check you. And then when I said what I said, and I wasn't cussing him out doing nothing of that. This his response. Is that time of the month? Is that time of the month? Like, you're supposed to be a man, bro. What type of weak shot was that?
And that's very disrespectful to women too. So I don't get
no, PhD was saying something. PhD was saying something. Say, hold on, why you bring it? Why don't bring us in it? PhD was saying something to him about it.
Am I able to say something?
I just
go
got
ahead,
one
Tyranny.
question.
Go ahead, let Tyranny go because she's a lady, right? And then you can
Queen.
go. Actually,
you go last.
Actually, Tyranny, just let Brownsville go because he's going to be. I know he has a question, and then go ahead, Brownsville.
Yeah, I just got one question, right? Because Thomas Legacy.
You are 20 minutes in the old Mr. Brownsville. Your question is to be asked later. Go ahead, Tyranny, you got it, and then we start.
What's up? So I just
yeah, we can do better.
Right.
Go ahead,
I just wanted to say that the only thing that makes love miserable is confrontation. I think the most beautiful thing about love is when one person knows when to just say, okay. When one person knows just when to throw in the towel. You know, one thing I learned is that you don't match someone's energy, especially if you're not even on that level. And also the person that is on that energy, you just be like, hey, whatever, they'll calm down too, and they'll realize how stupid they were acting, usually with a good person. But I don't, truthfully, Brownsville, I don't think he's kissing ass. I think he's recognizing and admiring the ass outside of male booty hole. You guys act like women are not your crown on your head. You act like women aren't something beautiful to look at, as if women aren't, admirable. Now, you guys be going after the wrong woman. That's what makes love miserable too. You go after women that want you to be cool versus a woman that wants you to do good in life, But when you find a partner, then, love is great.
Let me ask you something, Tyranny. Do you respect pushovers? Men that can correct you, men that will never, do you respect men that you can literally do whatever you want and they don't put their foot down, they don't say tyranny or wrong? Do you respect this type of man?
I don't like it because I kind of prefer you to man up, per se, I guess. But, I don't want you to be like, my word is the final say. Like, let's come together. Let's make love together, not love by yourself.
No, there's no coming together. What does together to be about? And I got you, Thomas. But what is together to be about? Let me just play this video real quick because this is why I did this show. And then I bring up Shay, Ali, and Thomas. But me and you, Tyranny, let's get a one-on-one. Shout out to the 178 people watching the show. Today we do a regular panel. I didn't do this in a while. I think like 2 months that I don't do panels from the beginning. So once again, I appreciate y'all. And Shay, you better pull up more, Shay. Oh man,
I am. I promise I am. I promise.
Tell you, Shay.
God damn it.
Love.
I just want to say,
how you doing, Shay?
Love.
How you doing, Shay? I'm sorry we had to meet under these circumstances. I'm sorry we had to meet under these circumstances.
Friends, we need to be disciplined. Don't talk over the video, please. Okay, we need to be disciplined.
Love. 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 What about love? That's what. How do you feel about love? I don't know. Love is misery. Love is miserable. I think I'll be a bachelor and I'll swing and I won't fall in love. I'll just be loveful, be kind and good and have fun. I don't feel like being miserable. Marriage. Miserable. Love.
So tyranny. Actually, let me prove why he's right.
Why he's right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
If you don't get what you want out of that relationship, you'll be miserable. Reply to that, please. What's up, Rapid? How are you doing, brother? If you don't get what you want from that relationship, are you going to be miserable?
Do you mean materialistic things?
No.
Okay.
Meaning, I am your husband. I know better. You chose me, so I have some type of requisite that makes me like aware of what's going on. If that man doesn't go your way, you are going to be miserable because you don't get what you want. So love is misery.
That's
Yes, go ahead.
boyfriend and girlfriend stage. That's courting stage. If you are my husband, you know how to love me and I know how to love you.
What does that mean?
There's stages to love. So I can meet you. Let's say I flew to Portugal, we met each other. You know,
Yes.
I admire you, but then as we get to talk more, we're not one-on-one with each other. That's a stage, right? But then as we gradually grow, we get to know each other and say, okay, I can dig this guy. He can dig me. I'll change some of my ways and he's changing some of his ways for me. That's love.
What about the negative part of love when you don't get what you want?
Get over it. That's called being an adult. That's what we tell our children, right?
But you don't do it.
Yeah, we get over it by leaving. But that's what I'm saying.
Oh my, here it is.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Shut up, silly woman.
Do you see what you're doing? And what happens to me when you leave me?
You should be better. Hold on, let me finish. Why would you want to be with me and I'm miserable? Is that going to make you happy?
Men are miserable for decades when they are with women.
No.
Oh no, working 14 hours, barely see their kids. As long as their kids and they are happy, they can be miserable for a decade, and that relationship is going to keep going. As soon as a woman gets upset about it, is miserable. You have 1 year, and then she bounces. How is not love misery?
So what makes a man miserable?
Not
Like,
seeing his kids. Oh, go ahead, Thomas. You got this.
nah, I was just clearing my throat, but nah, you go ahead, Fatty. I get it. Nah, I was just clearing my throat. You can I get in line. I get in line.
Not seeing
No Diddy.
their kids enough, having to work more than enough to actually support other people, putting their dreams, their desires, their friends, and everything on the back burner so that woman is taken care of and is happy and that kid is taken happy, spending more money than they should on people that are under him. Like, there's a tremendous amount of things that make a man miserable in a marriage because, once again, his first mission is to take care of his family.
Okay.
And women usually don't go like when Michelle Obama said I was miserable for 10 years during my marriage with Barack. There's an exception. There's not a rule.
No,
And
because he wasn't engaging in his wife.
Can I-
You know, when you walk down that aisle, you make a promise to put me and you first, but you put America over me. So of course I'm miserable. I mean, I love this man, but I don't want to leave him, and I keep giving him chance. Hold on. Judge Mathis, his wife said it best, baby. 20 years giving you my everything, and now I got to go.
Didn't she benefit from the lifestyle for 40 years?
She was
Those
miserable.
millions and millions of dollars, meeting celebrity people, going to nice
That
events.
was true. She'll still be with them. If it was all about the money, she'll still be there.
But if you was broke, she would leave too because you don't have enough money.
I was broke.
Yes.
I was broke. I mean, if I'm miserable, I'm not staying. But I think a lot of people do that and thinking it'll get better. I was told that if a man really love you, he'll come for you and he'll change for you. So don't stay in misery. What are you doing to the children?
Last question before I get Che and Thomas here. What did you change for your boyfriend?
Fiance. And I've
Fiance. What did you change for your boyfriend?
Fiance?
What did you change for your fiance?
I've calmed down. I've definitely calmed down.
No.
Hold on, let me finish. He's not 6 figures, so I've settled. Okay. I mean, I'm not being disrespectful.
You settled? Does he have any kids?
He has a son.
How old is he?
3.
So he's the guy. No, the guy.
Oh, my guy, 27.
27. So you settled for a 27-year-old but like way before the prime of his life. Like, you settled for him?
I didn't settle for him. I settled for his finances. Okay, I didn't settle for. He's a
Is
great guy.
is he unemployed?
Absolutely,
He's unemployed.
absolutely.
For
6
how
figures
many
or more.
months or years?
For how many months or years?
Yes, or years.
He's employed, Claudio. That's all I meant.
So if he's employed, why did you settle? Does he make $50,000 per year?
Yeah, but look how much rent is. Look how
That's the average. Like, how do you settle for that? That's the average, Tyranny. Tyranny, you are a mother of now what? 4 with 2 ex-baby daddies, and you were the one that settled for him.
Right,
ex-baby.
right,
Wait,
right.
No.
Right,
Tyranny,
right.
Tyranny, you like
Terry, this you gotta understand.
Y'all get
Terry.
it wrong.
Terry, this you gotta understand, Terry.
let
This
Thomas
baby
and
girl.
Shay go. Thomas and
All right.
Shay by order.
Terry.
Go ahead.
This we gotta understand. I don't think. I mean, I think you're looking at it from the wrong perspective because number one, the average man or black man. Let's just stick to. Is he African American? Before I continue, is he black?
Yes.
Okay, so the average black man that makes 6 figures or more, start at 100,000 or more, it's under like 10% in this country. Number one. Number two, the men that make 6 figures or more, they require more, and a lot of them that make that type of money, they tend to be a little older. I know there are a few exceptions. I know, like, a couple of people in this chat on this panel are some of the few exceptions, but they tend to be older, and they tend to want to start their own families and do things. So you got a man that, although he has a son, he's accepting you with prior kids from prior relationships, which the person that's making 6 figures, they probably will not accept. Number one. Number two.
Number one, let me address your number one. I can get what I want, however much they make. Ain't nothing about tyranny that says turn away from her because she got kids. That just means I'm a grown woman with responsibility.
No, that's not you. No, it's not what you think. No, man, tyranny. It's not what you think, because
what I know.
You can. I know. Okay, but think about it. You can know or think whatever you want, Tyranny. I'm not trying to argue with you. You could think or know whatever you want. It's the men who are in that bracket, 6 figures or more. It's what they say. And the majority of them tend to not go down that path. There are exceptions. I'm not saying you're not an exception.
For a man with 100K, because I love the one I have now. Okay.
So why you say
but you said you settled for him financially. That's settling. So what is your trigger? Okay, what is your baseline? What is your baseline?
Yeah, 1 second, Thomas. So, Tyranny, do you make $100,000?
I'm about to, but not yet.
Tyranny, you don't make $100,000. You have more kids than him. You are older than him. Like what? Like Tyranny.
Yeah.
Technically,
Tyranny
is a better man. He's a better catch than you. Technically, how did you settle for him?
Right.
How is that possible?
Right.
I did not. Okay, let me just retract that. Let me just erase that because you guys.
Before you do it, let me bring somebody up, and Shay got next. Black Dawn.
Lower your expectations, ladies.
What do you mean lower my expectations?
Tyranny, you got 2 kids already.
I'm about to be married.
Let me do a sound check with Black Dawn to see. Black Dawn, is that you?
Financially, I'm saying.
Okay, I don't have any expectations when it comes to finances, but I'm saying if you can have more finances, that would be great. I think you guys need to work on your business skills. Hold on,
nah, that's the only thing. Y'all always think y'all can push them. Y'all think y'all can push them to make more. He makes what he makes.
You can't push. Hold on, you can't push your partner to make more. You can.
They all say this.
Absolutely encourage your partner to be a millionaire.
They all say this.
Well, I'm a living proof. Okay, that's why he put a ring on it, baby. Okay, but anyway,
come on, Ray.
Come on, Shay. I'm not saying.
Okay.
Go ahead, Shay.
All right.
Go ahead, Ray. No, I understand what Tyranny was trying to say, and I think maybe it came out a different way. But I also understand.
Already, Shay.
Benefit of the doubt.
But listen. I also
Shay already doing the sisterhood, Shay. Damn.
But
There she go.
I also understand what I can't see his name.
Thomas Legacy.
Thomas, yes. I also understand what Thomas is saying. And it makes sense. It's just the reality of it. The likelihood of a Black woman, and let's just be honest, a Black woman who has 4 children. Fatty, I think you mentioned that she had 2. I hate this.
Yes, she has 2
baby
baby daddy. She's lying.
Okay.
I have 1 baby daddy. One
No, you have
that's
2.
my
Okay.
husband in my future.
God damn it.
Come on, husband.
Come on now.
But you know, the statistics for, and not just Black women, but we're talking specifically about Black women, but statistics for women who have children who don't meet the same, you know, they don't run parallel with either education, career, salary, different things like that. Does it happen? It does. That is an exception, and it is not the rule. So I understand what Thomas was trying to say, but I think what Tierney was trying to say is that what her hopes were, what she desired out of her significant other, her partner, would have been X, Y, and Z. She didn't settle for him as a man, but she did relax some of her desires or some of what she would consider her standards or her requirements in other areas because she felt like she got a great man out of him, and that she could encourage him and she can support him and she can be there as a partner to help push them both to the next level.
Perfect.
That is what I took out of that.
Thank you. That's why love is beautiful.
It is.
Yeah, it is. And congratulations, Tierney, on your.
That's right, girl. You better get married out here. I've been married before. That thing is wonderful when it's wonderful.
Is it beautiful for the man on the other side that has to actually capitulate to this?
Because of
is
his
it beautiful
situation.
for the man to accept?
Yes.
Well, but you don't know what his requirements or his standards or his desire in a woman is. Who's to say that he's he has his 1 child according to Tierney, and he's like, you know what? She has other children, how many that may be. She has other children. You know what? My family, so to speak, of what he desired a family to be or what he thought it was going to be, that's complete for me. Tierney is the type of woman, she meets all these other marks for me. She's this, she's that, she hits this, she's Martha Stewart over here, she's Oprah over here, she's Michelle Obama over here, she Pinky in the bedroom, she this and that, whatever that may be for him, she may hit all of that, and clearly she does, because he went out and spent his hard-earned coin to put a ring on it, and they gonna walk down the aisle when they gonna walk down the aisle.
And
But
Shay, that's what makes love beautiful, because when people start saying, I want this, I want that, I want this, and I'm sticking to it, and then you go and get someone that meets that, but you don't love them, you know what I'm saying? They're not your best friend. That's what makes it miserable. But when you can find
Tierney, love, it's not about love. See, we got. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Let me correct you just in one thing. Let's do panel etiquette, Thomas. I don't let nobody not let you finish your thought. Just let everybody finish your thought, and I got you, brother. I appreciate you. Go ahead, Tierney.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's what makes love beautiful. And then whoever talk about 2-time baby mama, first off, I can give y'all some advice, because again, I got 3 kids outside of him and still got a ring. And he younger. What we talking about? I'm not gonna settle for no old nigga. For what? If I can get something young and tender and juicy, and
you better get something young. I don't want nothing old but money.
Go ahead, Tom.
You know, it's borderline. You know what?
What?
You want to say
Tierney.
Use the S word.
Hey, Thomas,
Thomas,
do you need a commercial? Do you need a commercial break, Thomas, to check?
I got it, but I'm not gonna say the S word because you know I was going to it. Shades, you know I was going with, so I'm not gonna say that.
S word.
But yeah, Tierney. Okay, you know what? It's really pointless because you have a fiance, soon to be your husband. I hope you have years to go, but even out your own mouth, Number one, there's no perfect man. Let me just get that situated. There's no perfect man. There's no perfect woman. This fairy tale Disneyland dream of a marriage, which is 30 years of love and no arguments, and you don't get on each other's nerves, all that, your shit don't stink. Like, that is the fairy tale. The fairy tale. We got to get that out of relationships today and start thinking practical. You have a man that accepted you with multiple kids outside of him. He may not be in the financial way you really want it, but you can work with it. So the fact that this man is accepting your situation in whole, because he's responsible. They're in your house. I don't care if they got dads that are providing. He's in their care. He's going to be responsible. So every dollar that he gets, he got to break it down with his own and your other kids, because you're not going to allow him to come in the house with pizza for just his child and not bring nothing for the rest. So I think you should appreciate the fact that he's accepting your situation in totality. I think you should look at that a little more and put a little bit more thought into that, instead of like, shit, even with my 3 kids, I still found one. I think that's just that's borderline arrogance.
But Lamont,
because the average man is not going to do that. The average man that's making 6 figures above, the man that's making high 6 figures above is not doing that. He's not doing it.
Yeah, but
go ahead,
he's not doing it.
1 second. Go ahead, Tyranny. Now read the super chats. Welcome to Tony Golden and Lou the Legend to the show. I appreciate you, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
What's up, fellas?
And go ahead, Tyranny, respond, and then we go to the super chats, and then we continue the conversation with Mr. Canali. Go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, a lot of women. Well, I don't know about these hoes because they're different in 2024. But I don't really care. I don't really care about 6 figures or not. I feel like men that make that much money are more worldly, and I'm not looking for a worldly man. I mean, I have a situation, and he has a situation, and we love each other despite of our situation. That's what makes love beautiful. But if I was forcing myself to be with someone that's talking crazy to me, cheating on me, not giving me what I need, then it's going to become miserable. But
that's the point. What are you giving, Tyranny, respectfully, right?
Yeah.
What are you giving to this man?
Right.
For one, it's coochie.
You can get it for $50.
Yeah. That's why pussy. Okay, we got it out of the way. Now that we got it out of the way, what are you giving him other than that?
That's a $40 holla, cat. That is nasty work. That is nasty work. You getting $40?
Other than that, Tyranny, what you giving him other than that, Tyranny?
Support. Because for one, it's not good to find a good. It's not easy finding a friend, right? Man or a woman. So I give him a good friend. I'm a confidant. I'm his financial advisor. You know, I'm his. How
are you? Whoa! How do you advise him financially? Give me. 1 second, Tyranny. Tell me the less financial advice that you gave to that man.
Give me your whole paycheck, and I'll make sure that you spend.
You're fucking with Tyranny. This is crazy, Tyranny. Now you're fucking with me.
Tyranny, what have you given to this man? It sounds like
you don't do shit.
Exactly, Tyranny. What have you given to this man that you never gave to another man?
His daughter.
Wait, you gave other men children before.
Didn't he have the kids before?
I haven't had this one before.
But
let's stop for a commercial break, please. The Tyranny is doing too much.
I'm gonna look at bitches. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna look at bitches. I'm not gay.
Turn around and tell those people. Tell them, I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women.
I love women. I love you. I mean, I'm fucking with you, but just know I'm not gay.
Man, everyone's gay once in a while.
I told you for the last time, I love the pussy.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just you better presume I'm gay.
Bro, what did you just say? You're gay.
He's gay.
I'm not gay.
He's gay.
At some point. Huh?
Are you homosexual?
A what?
A homosexual.
What's that?
Friends, there's 200 people in the building. Please like the video, like it for free. We need 200 likes. We have 100. We need 15 members. We have 0 members. 0 members. We need 15 members, please. 15 members. I would appreciate that. And on the Cash App / PayPal side, Thomas Legacy is the big contributor with $51. We are $54 in. We need 54. We need $46 to get to the goal. PayPal, Cash App, we accept. Food stamps, we accept it all.
Fatty, I'll do that. I'll take care of that. I'll take care of the goal. But I just want to say this, Fatty. First of all, I cannot become a member. Now I'll do that. Don't worry about it. I got it.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much. Little Black Bull said, let me come in here and add up. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much, Thomas. That's really appreciated. That.
No, I got you. But Fatty, I got to say this 1 second.
Go ahead, sir.
I cannot be a member. I try to do it on my desktop. I try to do it on my phone. I don't see the link.
It's like on the computer. Like on the computer, I'm going to drop the link to become a member. But other than that, I don't think if you can become a member on the phone if you don't see it. By the way, to the people that are off camera, I don't demand people that are not on camera to be on camera. But if you're on a stationary position and you actually can do it, I would appreciate it. Go put some makeup on and all that. If you can be on camera, you don't have to drop. You can be on the stage. It's totally fine. Because if Reese can be on camera without being on camera with his crazy camera angle, everything is good. Reese from Philly. In the boat, is it? Look at this shit. How you doing, Reese?
It's
Everything
Reese.
good?
Yeah, I ain't seen Reese in so long.
What up,
Oh
Shay?
shit. Oh shit. Oh
What's
shit.
going
Oh
on,
shit.
love?
I'm telling you.
Hey, be careful, Shay. He be leaving people hanging.
Damn. No, it doesn't keep people hanging. He goes for dates, but he gets there 1 hour later, and then he leaves 30 minutes later. No, one hour before. And
Earlier, yeah, 1 hour.
Yeah, and he leaves 30 minutes earlier. So let me just read these 3 super chats. This was my boy Ricky Williams, of course. It dropped Brownsville. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We have Rapid One, straight from the United Kingdom, saying, salute Team Fatty. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much for being here. The chat and the panel, salute to you. Salute. And we have, of course, John Henry in the building. He says, a 2-time baby mama giving love advice is as sensible as crack dealer peddling butterscotch candy. Stop it. There's some hate. Are you, John? Thank you very much.
The disrespect is real. The disrespect.
No, these are part of the game because she's saying a lot. So it is what it is. And let me greet once again Lou the Legend, Tony Golden, and Diesel TV. In the boot, is it?
How you guys doing, friends?
What up, Lou? What up, Diesel? What up?
Appreciate y'all for being here.
What's up, Trinidad too? I mean, Tierney. What's going on?
There.
What's going on?
And before I pass the microphone to my brother Ilkan Ali, let me thank the first membership of the show, Shadow Dragon TV. We need 14 friends. We need 14. So please become a member. I would truly appreciate you. Shadow Dragon, thank you very much for being the first membership.
Somebody be mean to you, and then somebody inform them who you is, and they just treat you so differently. Means you a celebrity, and even in the streets. I'm a hood celebrity. I'm a whole hood celebrity. I'm a fucking untouchable. Oh, I'm untouchable. Oh man. Oh man, I'm untouchable.
Once again, friends, I appreciate you. Like the video. The likes are for free. The likes are for free. We need 200 likes today. Ilkan Ali. Love is misery. You can address tyranny two situations. Because tyranny, I like tyranny because tyranny doesn't give a fuck. But tyranny actually proved the point that love is misery, especially for men. Yeah, especially for men. The man that signed a deal with you, tyranny, you better not bring him next to us because you're going to lose him on the next week as soon as he talks with us. But that's that. Wow. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. And shout out to my boy Thomas Legacy with a 50 motherfucking ball, making 101 today. Is the sponsor of the show. And shout out to him because Thomas could easily kick out Brownsville for free, but he didn't want to. So thank you very much for actually standing up and fight. I appreciate it.
That's ain't about nothing.
Salute.
Ladies, fellas.
What's going on?
This is your town. Get your hands up. Yo, get your hands up. Yo, get your hands up.
Give me your fucking money.
That's a lot of money.
All the out of town cats, get them up. Push them up. All the out of town cats, get them up. Push them up. All the out of town cats, get them up. Push them up. Get them up. Push them up. Get them up.
Got to have money.
Remember the Cash App, Team Fatty 24. Team Fatty 24. Team Fatty 24. Okay. Appreciate y'all. Thank you very much, Thomas, for completing the hamburger.
I would like to buy the burger. I would like to buy a hamburger.
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 The burger.
I want to hear from Ilkan Ali and Black Dawn. You can address tyranny or the love is misery. Go ahead, Ali. You got it.
So, are you asking me love is misery or just go in?
I'm asking you. This is love misery, in your opinion?
Yeah, in his current position, yeah, man. Tyranny can't even tell you what men get. So in this current state, love is misery for men. You're not getting cooperation. You're not getting women who grateful. You're gonna get women who just can't even explain to you what men get. But until women do change their ways, they're gonna. I ain't gonna say talk about tyranny, but women gonna keep getting buzzer beater babies and buzzer beater relationships. You know, on their last leg. Most of the other women gonna keep getting piped. But there's gonna be someone who's gonna get some relationships and babies out of this. But for the most part, they're gonna keep getting these buzzard babies and these buzzard relationships, buzzer beating relationships.
Oh my God,
baby!
Oh, you was losing the competition. Y'all kept doing what you try to do and keep getting piped down and keep getting babies out of wedlock and sex out of wedlock, and then you happen to get this dude that validates you, and you hit the buzzer beater. You hit that game-winning shot and got a relationship, or a baby that a man who is a high earner will have to take care of you from now on in the baby. You hit this. You hit a buzzer. You hit the shot the last minute. You got that shot.
No, because
for three.
You half court shots. Now hitting half court shots.
Well, one second. What did you say, Shay?
I was definitely listening to Mr. Ali's description of what's happening now as it pertains to relationships and how women are coming into them, but
most of y'all don't deserve relationships or a baby. But you you happen to possibly get a. It is y'all. It's most of y'all. It ain't all of y'all. It's most of y'all. You can hear y'all because y'all,
and I'm meaning the men population, the men gender. What do y'all deserve? Because I clearly, Tyranny and I are the only females on this panel, and that's fine. But I would like to hear from everybody in a sentence or two. What is it that you all as men deserve, since we're talking about love is misery? And obviously it seems to be geared towards like women being the igniter of that misery for men that are in love. What is
I got you. I'll pass the microphone to Diesel and Black Dawn. I'm sorry, you're standby. Give me just 1 second. Let me bring Little Black Book.
Little Book, is it?
Yo.
Anybody tell you look like the Nigel Thornberry?
No, he looks like you. He literally looks like you, like 15 years older.
No, he looks like Nigel Thornberry. You know what that is? That cartoon?
I have no idea who he is.
I'll show you.
I do.
Black Dawn actually, Black Dawn. He actually looks very like you in 15 years.
You never watched the Wild Thornberries, really?
Maybe I did. I just the name is not connecting. So
you must be short. If you short for words, a simp. That's what it was. That's what you.
Damn.
Well, few seconds in.
You meant to say simp.
Yeah, you already tried to pick up a fight, Ali. God damn it!
Look at the back chat. He started it. Look at the back chat.
So Diesel, go. Diesel, go ahead.
He our problem. The man like that is
Love
problem.
Ali.
They getting all these toxic women validation and attention. Let's keep fighting for them, trying to make them look good for doing absolutely nothing but giving us sex. That's all. But I love you, little black book. You okay, my brother.
Hey, friends, I'm going to drop everybody.
This is the
go
guy.
ahead.
This is the guy. I'm looking at the screen.
Give me just 1 second because I'm trying to get your YouTube tool real quick. So, friends, there's a lot of content creators on the panel right now. Shay, please drop your YouTube or TikTok on the back, please. There's nothing. There looks nothing like him. He's from the. He's from that meme, right? I remember that.
Yeah.
I don't remember what is the name of the series, but he actually looks like you. If you came up, everybody's going to see that he literally looks like you, a little bit bigger.
Like me.
Like Don. Trust me.
Ain't they both African?
Kind of.
He doesn't look like me.
When Black Dawn shaves his beard and puts some glasses on, we're going to figure out if he looks like him or not. But friends, let's go back to the show once again. I'm going to drop everybody's link: Kilkan Ali, Little Black Book, Diesel, Reese, Thomas, Legacy, Tyranny, Black Dawn, and Shay. A lot of content creators right now on the panel. Please, Diesel, answer the questions. Once again, we need 14 members. So please like the video. The likes are for free. And please like the video, okay? Become a member, like the video. I would truly appreciate it. Go ahead, Diesel, you got this.
So Shay made a statement of what we deserve, and I really don't like that question when it comes from women, because everybody knows men only ask for really two main things, which is cooperation and submission, right? But women have a slew of things that they want to put on their list that they require of a man, right? So that I think that's an unfair question when you're trying to compare women to men, because we don't ask for a lot, right? We always are willing to do the most, but we don't ask for a lot. So that's why I have a hard time with that question when it's asked, because, like I said, all we want is submission and cooperation.
From who? Your girlfriend or your wife?
Both.
From both.
You cannot expect wife material from a girlfriend.
Oh, yes, you can.
Why not?
I can't expect you to be a husband. I can expect you to be
okay,
my
so Tyranny, let's do this, right? Tyranny, should a man pay for dates if he is not his wife? If he's just the girlfriend?
I mean, I feel like she could pay some time. He could pay some time. They could
No, Tyranny. I'm talking about what you want, right? You meet a man. This man is not your boyfriend. This man is not your husband. He says, I'm not going to give you girlfriend material or wife material. So both of us are going to pay all the dates until you are my wife. I'm not willing to take care of you whatsoever because you are not a wife, so you don't deserve wife benefits. Would you marry that man?
Nope.
Would I marry him if he don't pay for every date?
No. I didn't say it.
Is she married right now?
I will be. But so what?
So you're contradicting yourself.
No,
oh, that's a no.
Hold on, you think my man is getting every percent of me? Absolutely not. His position is my boyfriend, my fiance. His position is my fiance. He's not my husband.
You gave him a kid.
Tyranny. Tyranny, respect. Tyranny. You literally said the last business advice that you gave to him was give me all your money. Is that wife material? Is that a wife thing, or like how is that the girlfriend? How is it the girlfriend has the power to say, "Give me your check so I can tell you where to spend on it"?
It's giving y'all calling women nothing but money hungry gold diggers.
Because
you kind of are.
No, hold on. So we ran away from this
standards have
before.
dropped so low.
Hold on. Tyranny answered it already. Shay, you didn't add no context or anything. or substantiate what y'all do bring to the table. So all she said was sex.
That
So
question
hold on.
was
we tripped. Hold on, Michelle. I was talking. I didn't interrupt you, right? So she said sex. So can you substantiate then what are women and modern women bringing to the table? Then you substantiate what women are bringing to us.
Well, so I don't date men.
Oh,
I don't date men.
Damn.
You still can tell us what women bring to the table.
God damn it!
You just can't answer the question. That's it.
You trying to run from the question?
No, I'm not.
You can't make this up now. You can't run from the question now.
I've been married to a man before. I have a 5-year-old daughter. It was conceived within my marriage. I was married to a man. I can give my perspective on that. I am
delivered.
All right, so y'all,
One second, Thomas. Let the meeting.
I'm so sick of y'all. No, but seriously. So as far as I'm concerned, what I bring to my woman, because two women in a relationship is different. Even though the women that I like or that I'm attracted to are dominant, masculine presenting, it's still a woman. So,
have you guys beat each other up?
Hey friends, the bounties are on. Black Dawn wants to be expelled. Okay, so just the bounties.
You can't even
penetrate.
Brother.
She can't even answer the question.
One second, please. 1 second. Let's let Shay finish, please. Go ahead, Shay. Answer the question.
Please answer the question.
And then we have a follow-up question. You got this.
Okay. When I was married to my husband, I was there to support him. I understood being married, being a wife, and I enjoy it, just like I still enjoy it now in a relationship, being a helpmate. I understand that. I don't have a problem with submissing. I don't have a problem with serving, and not in society's new definition of what that is. I don't have a problem with that. That is not an issue that I take.
Shay, respectfully, we have to listen to words, right? That was the question. I'm actually going to enhance the question a little bit. What did you get from man when you're dating man, and what do you get from woman when you're dating woman?
Oh God, really bad.
No. Actually, no. It's the opposite, right? Your question was what you give to them, right? What are you giving to them?
What does a man get?
Okay. So Shay, tell me what you're giving to your husband, and tell me what you're giving to your current girlfriend or to somebody that you're dating that is a female. Can you elaborate?
Pussy.
That's probably accurate.
Wow. So to my husband and to whomever I'm dating on a serious level, because you don't give that just to random people you're talking to. Again, submission, support, a helpmate. I am there to not only encourage, but to be able to provide whatever it is that person needs. Every person is different, from man to man to woman to woman. So what I was able to do for my husband at the time, he is an entrepreneur. So I was there to help him with his business because of my experience, my knowledge, and my education. I was able to help enhance his business from administrative end, from financial end, from all ends. I was there to aid him in raising his children, because when I came into the relationship, I didn't have any children. And so he did from a previous relationship. So I was there to be a helpmate in that way as well. I didn't have a problem with submitting. I didn't have a problem with serving him. I didn't have a problem with helping him in all areas of his life and being that support system for him and encouraging him. I didn't have a problem with that. And it's no different from anybody that I'm dating on a serious level, whether that's a man or a woman. That is what Shay, can contribute to any relationship. You were just there.
But there's the thing, Shay, I have a very good memory, Shay. I remember you saying, because I had to give him $10,000 or $12,000, whatever the number was. And
I didn't
then
have I did because
you did it. But then when we asked how much money did you get, you said the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I didn't say no hundreds of thousands of dollars. I said anytime I wanted something, if I wanted something and said, hey, babe, I want this, or I even made the mention of wanting something, let's just say like something materialistic like a purse.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of purses. If I mention that, he may go out and get it from me at one time. And I'm not just saying that was one time in a relationship where I was like, bam, here go 10 stacks. Oh, bam, here go 5 stacks. Yes, I did that. And I didn't have a problem with doing it. And I was not keeping track or keeping score. But unfortunately, when you go through divorce, when you go through separation, when the relationship sours and those things are bought to you, you do bring those things up like, wait a minute. You saying that I didn't bring any value to you, I didn't do this, and that. But when you needed it, it was no problem for me to drop it. When you wanted it, it was not a problem for me to support you. When whatever the situation was, because I was your helpmate, because I was supposed to be your partner, because I was your friend, because I helped you in business and all those other facets, that wasn't a problem. So yes, my ex-husband, he did for me. He took care of our household just like I took care of our household. I wasn't a stay-at-home wife. I didn't sit at home and take care of the kids. This wasn't 1950. I got up. I have multiple degrees, and I used all of them. And I went out and had my career and contributed to the house.
But didn't you say that he paid all the bills?
No. He didn't pay all the bills. Because unfortunately, when you are an entrepreneur, sometimes depending on the industry.
No. Shay, like you said for the most part. Shay, you said for the most part, he did. For the most part, he paid most of the bills, and there was stretches of the relationship where you actually chime in. But for the most part, he paid most of the bills. That's
for
what
the
you
most
said.
part, he did. For the most part, I would say
So if
80%
you-
of our
but-
relationship.
So why y'all divorced?
Yeah, why y'all divorced? Why y'all? If you was so,
Why
if
y'all
you was so
divorced?
wonderful, why did y'all? Did he divorce you or you divorced him?
I did divorce him.
Told
Why?
you. Knew it. Same time.
Why are you divorced?
Did you get bored?
Hold on, oh, Black no.
There were some infidelity issues, as well as emotional maturity and security, and just some other things that unfortunately after 10 plus years was not going to change. And so I had to make a choice or decision, not only for myself, but at that time we did conceive a child and we did have a little family, and I had to make a decision based off of myself and what I wanted for myself and my daughter in the future on what.
But your daughter would want the kids together, the family together. Your daughter wouldn't want to see y'all broke up. Your daughter would want the family together. How can you make?
But unfortunately, my daughter, my daughter
What?
is not mentally and emotionally intelligent enough to understand that may have brought her more detriment of me staying in that relationship long term.
Okay,
Just
so-
because you're in a relationship
so-
and you have a family, and I am using air quotes with that, doesn't
Right.
mean that's healthy.
So
You
with
can
the-
raise a very productive member of
So little
society
Black Book, since you
without
capping so
being-
fast. Hold on, Miss
Ooh,
Shay.
shit.
Would a daughter want another mother, or would it want another father? Would it want a man around or another mother around? Little Black Book, you gonna do like this real fast, so you don't cape real fast.
Facts. I
Would-
caught
do you
that too,
think
IK.
Do you think a kid, all of us here, would want 2 mamas or 2 daddies? What? And don't say we just want somebody to support us. Would someone want another mother or another a daddy? Or in her situation, would that kid want another mother?
My daughter's father is not my mother.
I didn't ask. I asked him. I asked a grown
daughter-
man. I asked a grown Shay. I'm talking to
Guys, hold on,
little bro
hold
because he
on.
cake real fast.
I can answer this.
He
I
wants
can
to-
answer- I can
Sorry, I
answer
thought
this.
you were talking to me.
I can
My
answer this.
apologies. I thought you were asking me. I'm sorry.
So hold before you answer that little Black Book, if your father was gone, would you want another man's presence around, or would you want your mother in a homosexual relationship?
If that person was a decent parent, I'd rather have a decent parent. What we should not fail to neglect, what we should fail not to see, right, is that a parent who ends up
That's it.
cheating and consistently cheating.
That's it.
in a
That I didn't ask you about the cheating part.
No, pause. I don't.
I didn't ask you about the cheating part.
Because when you try to trap me, I don't like that. You try to trap me. Y'all take your time. When you ask questions, you try to trap me.
We're moving too fast. I know we are not doing one second. One second, please. I know we're not doing panels for a while, and everybody kind of like right, like this has been a while.
Hold on, I'm gonna act. Please don't let him get leave yet. I'm gonna act.
No, one second, because we're moving too fast again. We
fast,
went from what do you do for your boyfriend? We didn't get what she does for the girlfriend, and now we're going back about homosexual relationships and all that.
We're
moving
too
a little
fast for
fast
that too.
But it's fine. I will give you Ali. You and Little Black Book have
Okay.
a one-on-one for 5 minutes, and then I lead a little pickup from the main event. So once again, if you guys want to trigger cages in any circumstances, it's $25, but this one is for free.
of this kind. Get the fuck up. Simon says, get the fuck up.
You're going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
And the people without cameras, if you guys want to talk, please let me know because I don't see our facial expressions. Thank you very much, Doris, Marcelo's in Jamaica. I will acknowledge your super chat and
So, Fatty,
membership.
can I just say
Hold on, Miss Shay. No, Miss Shay. Hold on, Miss
No,
Shay.
no, she actually can. Go ahead, Shay. What do you have to say real quick?
So just real quick, as far as, and you can, then direct this to Little Black Book. I think that's who you were talking to prior. My daughter's father, no, it doesn't matter if I was dating another man or a woman, a beaver, a unicorn, it wouldn't matter. Her father is still present. That's still her father. Us not being in a household and being in a relationship and being in a marriage does not take away from that. He is still there, whether he chooses to be present or not, how he parents, all of those things. And so to address your question of, and I think it was directed towards him, of would you rather your child have 2 mommies or 2 daddies or whatever the case is, as long as your child is being raised by 2 productive, loving, supportive adults, that's what should matter. Because what I prefer sexually or who I'm interested in romantically, that's not something I parade in front of my daughter. That's not something that whoever I date is being paraded in front of my daughter. And I would like to think for the most part, now this is not to speak to everybody, but I would like to think for the most part, and for people that I know who, whether they are lesbian, gay, queer, however they, decide to address their sexuality in that way, they don't have that around their kids because they want their kids to know. They don't want their kids to see that is not the moniker that they want for them outside of mommy and or daddy.
Yeah, but they will see it. Like that's irrelevant.
At some point, they will.
One second, Shay. You might not want to, Shay. You might not present yourself as a thought, but if you have enough boyfriends and men are coming in outside the house, the kid is going to understand. My mama is doing something that kind of like it's not ideal. But I got you.
Skis, I can skis, but if I skis right and skis properly, my kid ain't gonna see.
So
you need to learn how to skis properly. If that's what you want.
So go ahead, Ali, and Little Black Book. We have 5 minutes. So
modern women are ashamed by nothing, but they're offended by everything. And we got men that keep defending them and supporting them and validating them and letting them get away with this stuff. All the men like Little Black Book, I'm sure he goes against Cam Newton. I'm sure he goes against Nick Cannon. I'm sure he goes against men having kids out of wedlock. And you say those men are creating broken homes, but then you allow a woman to do whatever she wants, break a home, be with a man, be with a woman, be whatever, whoever she wants to be with, and you support the LGBT community when it's convenient for the woman. It's the woman that's supporting it, and it's emasculated and weak man is supporting. Sorry, Fatty, I know you're a liberal, but Little Black Book, just real quick, I don't want you to give context. Would you want 2 gay fathers?
Goes against my Christian beliefs, so no.
I didn't ask you about your Christian beliefs. Would you want 2 gay men in your household? Would you want 2 great men raising you?
I said it goes against my. I can answer the question how I want to answer.
No, I didn't ask you about a Christian belief. I don't want your belief.
Ask me a trap question.
I didn't ask you about it. Okay, let's go. Go ahead.
One second. The answer is
he said no. He said no.
Would you want 2 homosexual mothers in your household?
I said against Christian beliefs.
Right.
No.
So we all know that everybody advocates, even the woman, when it's convenient for her to keep the man and woman together biologically, when she still wants that man, or when she wants that man to look bad, she'll tell all the women, all the toxic women in these spaces that y'all support and y'all keep aligning with, will say, go back to that woman. But when it's convenient for her and she doesn't want to cooperate, she doesn't want to comply with that man, she doesn't value that man, she's not grateful for that man, she wants to push stepdaddies, and she'll support like men like you, men who want the validation and attention of women by supporting those type of women instead of standing on manhood and standing on G code. That woman should kept her family together. You could bring the infidelity part, that's fine too, but that's a whole another conversation. But the fact that you're endorsing the fact that she left her man or not with her man, and not complying with a man is a whole nother conversation with itself, and you went to complying with it. And then you said, hey, as long as there's 2 parents that want to be around the kid, when you don't support it yourself and your religion doesn't support it yourself, but just so you can get validation from a woman, just so you'll look good for a woman and all women keep doing this, you went, yes, girl, do your thing. Go ahead, Little Black Book.
Do you know what's beautiful? is that you talk too much, because I never answered I didn't answer many of the things that you actually said. You made a whole narrative, spun it, and then you actually now came with an actual conversation. Half the things you said, I didn't have opinion on that. The only thing I was actually saying was,
give me one.
Hold on, pause. Let me talk. If the woman, if Shay's story is correct, as I heard correctly, right?
Okay.
If he was stepping out of the relationship consistently, it is not healthy for a child to be in that relationship, or not healthy for that child to be in a household where the parent's actually stepping out on the other parent. One, because the child, like you said, child see things, right? So she's also. I also agree with you where she can't pretend as if she's hiding her second lifestyle and thinking the child don't know. A child knows. The child is not stupid. And so it's the same way the child's not stupid enough to not see that she's got a separate lifestyle. It's the same way a child will see that there is indiscrepancies and incongruent behaviors from the parents within a household. Right, the child will pick up the gap and the resentment between the two parents. The child will pick up the fact that the father may not be as emotionally present in that moment in that relationship. So I'm saying that it's not healthy, because if you're stepping out consistently in your relationship, I can tell you this now. My personal belief is this: if you're consistently stepping out, you're also going to be a bad parent.
Okay, and let's say I concede to that. Why did you then endorse her? And yes, when she's with in a homosexual relationship, if
No,
the
I didn't
man
endorse
cheat,
that.
let me finish. You did. You said yes, you did. We can rewind it back. You were like, yes,
No, you
do the right
missed
thing.
what I was
No,
endorsing.
because you wanted to shoot me. I stopped.
That was what I was endorsing.
I wanted
can ask who I was endorsing.
I wanted to interject. You didn't let me. Now you talking too much. I wanted to interject. You didn't let me. I would have let you interject, but you didn't let me interject when I interjected.
Go for it.
If you're
right.
so religious,
I apologize.
why aren't you talking about the fact that she's with a woman? And you want to talk about the cheating part, but you still haven't addressed the fact that she's with another woman. You haven't addressed that because there's a woman on the phone.
I just addressed it.
You addressed it once we had to get context out of you, and we started
I
going
wasn't
back
talking.
to each other. You did. You did. You said it's okay as long. No, you said as long as they have two healthy parents around them. That's what you said.
Yes, I didn't talk anything about her separate lifestyle.
You didn't say man and woman. You said healthy parent. You said healthy parent. So what does that mean?
You can't.
No, I'm asking you. Now I'm
ask
not
my
spinning
opinion.
I'm not
ask my
spinning
opinions.
it.
Don't spin with my narrative.
So let me do
Ask
it
my
again.
opinions.
I'm not gonna spin it. That's fine. Should a child have a man and woman in their life, or should they have two healthy parents in their life?
They should have two healthy parents.
Checkmate.
They should have two healthy parents.
Checkmate. So checkmate.
I don't get it.
One second. There's not a checkmate.
I'm confused. What do you mean?
One second. I just want to make sure. Black Dawn.
Okay, you're right.
Ali, 1 second. You're moving too fast. Again, Black Dawn pay for more 5 minutes. So you guys have 5 minutes. And I will ask for the people that are on the sides to give their thoughts immediately. All that thought, please, Diesel. Go ahead, Ali, and go ahead,
There's only way. The only way it's not a checkmate if should a child have a healthy mother and father in their life, an unhealthy mother and father in their life, or should they have two men and women in their life, a healthy mother and father and healthy man and man and healthy woman?
No, I've already said I'm a Christian, so I believe in heterosexual. So they should have two healthy parents, as in mother and father.
Okay, now you get context. Okay, I'll let you go ahead. You didn't give that context.
Okay.
It sounded like you were saying as long as they had, even if it's homosexual parents, that's fine as well too. So they shouldn't have homosexual parents, right?
No, I don't think they should. But again, that's up to them. But I don't agree with that. And psychologically, I don't think that. I don't agree with that. That's my person. I don't agree with that personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let him ride with that.
Are you guys done?
See,
yeah,
I was on your side the whole time. You blazed me the
No,
whole time.
you were not my side the whole time. You know, you come here.
Because you didn't shoot me for what? When we agreed, we actually agreed.
Nah, I'm gonna let you get away with it.
Shoot me.
I'm
Mr. Over Pursue. I ain't about to over pursue.
Let me welcome Trigger Mike. In the booties. And just let me give this 5 minutes since you guys don't have it to Thomas Legacy and to Shay, because Thomas is a sponsor of the show with the $101. Diesel, you got next. Once again, Shay and Thomas, you have 5 minutes. Please don't overtalk each other. I'm going to put the clock again.
It's time to
Go ahead, Thomas. What are your grievances? Please, 1 minute thoughts, and then Shay will have 1 minute to respond. Go ahead.
Thomas talking to somebody.
Damn, Thomas Sawyer is neighbor. He was like, damn, I'm not going to talk with this. Go ahead, Diesel. All did why he's talking with the neighbor. What you thought?
He gave context, but what I was having a problem with is making an issue with a man stepping out on his women, but he never made an issue with two women having sex together and that affecting the child. I just could not grasp around how you could say a man that steps out on his wife affects the child, but then two women having sex together does not affect the child. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
but there's one thing that I don't like that you and Ali are doing, right? You are bypassing basic information. She said this motherfucker cheated on me. If they don't have a deal, there's a divorceable offense.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So why are we jumping to the homosexual?
I'm not saying she's wrong. I'm not saying she's wrong for divorcing him.
Right,
but they're saying it affects the child. That's what I was on. That affects the child that he stepped out on his wife.
Kid, fatty.
Doesn't it
If
affect
they
the child?
start talking about what's best for the kid, then then we should be talking about the fact that now she's in a homosexual.
So you don't think having
it's what's best for the child, not best for her. It's not what's best for the gay woman and what's best for the gay man. It's what's best for the child.
So you don't think having
like Don and then Tyranny. Go ahead.
So you don't think having like a pissed off parent who's like being cheated on, who is fully conscious of being cheated on, that's probably gonna possibly take that hatred or anger out on the child. You don't think that could potentially be a bad thing for the child?
Me and D's already conceded to that, Black Don.
That wasn't the point, Don. We weren't saying that it doesn't affect. We were saying that he isn't even addressing the effects that having same sex marriage. I mean, same sex would have on a child. That's what I'm saying.
That part.
That's because Ali got on my neck.
That part is not.
No, that's because you didn't go on that little Black Book. Hold on, Tyranny. We will finish it, and you can jump right in. Let it be finished.
Okay.
Dang,
your man is doing a good job, Tyranny.
He got a cape. Let him wear his cape a little. He didn't address that. He went straight to infidelity. That's fine. We conceded to that. But then if he's religious, he's Christian, he addressed nothing about the homosexual part. He just caped for her.
You know why? Because when I first, what did you actually get me at? You got me because I showed a little facial expression like, yes, I understand why that her leaving was good for the child. And then you got on me because I made an expression at that point. So how can I address the lesbian stuff when you've already got onto me about that particular point? I didn't even get a chance to even say anything. You got onto me from a facial expression, which is why I said to you were talking too much, because I hadn't even said anything yet. See, if we're gonna have a productive conversation, we gotta be able to hear, listen, and be able to let people say their point, which is why I keep on telling you, let me say my point. We ain't got to that point, but you guys wanted to square it off as like, you haven't mentioned about lesbian thing. I haven't even got round to it yet because I'm still talking about the first part, which you didn't actually let me address at the first time because all I had was a facial expression.
And that's
so if we don't jump.
Hold on, let me fit it. No, he's backtracking. He had ample time. Fatty let him talk. Fatty would tell everybody stop talking. He didn't do that until he got a pressure applied to him. Then he finally started talking about how it's against his religion. He still didn't want to directly answer the question. He went, "Oh, it's against my religion. That's why I'm against it." But you don't want to just directly say, "Hey, man, you know what? I don't agree with that at all." You have to bring your religion into it, just so the women understand you're doing it for your religion. But you know you're doing that.
No. 1 second. But isn't that actually fair? He's saying this against my religious beliefs, which is I don't condone the behavior. There's like
no, but he didn't say that when he was talking about the cheating, Fatty. He just said, "Oh, he's doing infidelity." No. But he didn't bring religion into it until we started talking about same-sex relationships. If he would have said infidelity, bringing up religion, then I would he's bringing up my.
But don't you think that you are nitpicking because he's kind of intended that he's against cheating too? Because he was not into, like, if you look at the facial expressions, you were saying, "No, that's kind of fairly."
You didn't even get a chance to disclose that, though. I
didn't even get a chance to.
You didn't get a chance to disclose it.
I'm not doing that. I'm going off what he did and how he moved. He likes providing context. He likes providing details. He likes showing us that he's knowledgeable. He didn't give that context of that. He didn't bring it up until I started pressuring him about same sex.
He didn't get it.
Because we're still to the first question.
Black Dog, let me talk to the Black Dog. You can jump on me.
Ali, give me 1 second because you jammed the line. Okay, 1 second. Let that Tyranny go, and then you guys can go on the back and forth. We're waiting for Thomas and Shay. And if somebody wants to sponsor more 5 minutes in the cage, we can do that.
We need more Tyranny.
Yeah, what's going on, Tyranny?
Yeah, this is what makes love miserable. Let me finish. Don't stop me in the middle of me speaking to tell me I'm not saying what you want me to say. That's the beautiful thing about love, is that you respect each other. Now, another thing, you don't even believe in God. Don't play with me. So when you guys mention, oh, homosexuality is wrong, how can you say that with the religion you don't even agree with? Right? There's no other religion
it doesn't have to be based on religion, Tyranny.
Yeah, but that comes from religion. That comes from God's rule to not.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does too. Hold on. Butt humping came in the Bible. That's why people knew that it was wrong. If there was nothing written in the Bible about butt humping, you guys would think it's perfectly fine. So if you do not believe in, if you don't believe in Christ, you cannot say anything about her love life, right?
So Tyranny, you would be with a homosexual man?
Would I be with a homosexual man?
Yeah, you said there's nothing wrong with it.
We
would see nothing wrong with it if it weren't for Jesus.
There's a straw man, Ali. You can do that.
Fatty, why you keep saving? Fatty,
it's because those like, okay, Ali, am I gay?
No, she said we would see nothing wrong. No,
but there's the thing. I don't see anything wrong in a woman being with a woman or a man being with a man.
She said,
but that doesn't make me gay just because
She said we would see nothing wrong with homosexuality if it wasn't for religion, right? Which means that. So, Tyranny, do you see anything wrong with homosexuality?
Yes, you guys know my beliefs.
If it weren't for religion, I know you believe in
if
Christianity.
It wasn't for religion, I might not think it was wrong because I don't. I mean, there's nothing out there saying that homosexuality is wrong. Everything is. You guys watch TV. Come on now, you guys. There's Gay Pride Month. Come on, bro. There's nothing in the world that's saying homosexuality is wrong. The only thing that's saying is wrong is God. So if you don't believe in God, you cannot mention what she does with her love life, right?
So let me make sure I get this right, and then I want Trigger Mike and Black Dawn to get into
it.
Shay and Thomas. Thomas, you are like probably minutes away from home, right? Just get the kid home. And I get you the one-on-one with Shay for 5 minutes because he was a sponsor of the show. Ali, is she wrong for living?
Is she wrong for living?
Yes, for leaving the relationship, leaving the marriage.
If they had a committed relationship that's supposed to be monogamous and he broke it, no.
So I'm not saying the point of contention here.
Because she was saying she's doing what's best for the child. He said what's best for the child. So if that's what's best for the child, and she's adding another mother and engaging in a homosexual relationship, is that what's best for the? No, hold on. Let me finish. Is that what's best for who up here as adults? And that's a young kid. The young kid don't have a voice for themselves. Even when we talk about deletions and all those things, the kid doesn't have a voice for themselves. Which one of us up here would have wanted two daddies and two mamas? So would that kid want another male presence in their life and their mother to be with a man, or would that kid want that with their mother? What are you about to say, Mac?
I'm saying that's not ideal, but that happens all the time. I rather have those kids with two gay good parents than with two heterosexual black parents.
You're backtracking.
No, I'm not. Ali, no, I'm not. You're gonna let me finish. I tell you, Ali, you are literally angry like you are. Like
I'm not. You say
because you're not doing panels for a while.
No, I'm not. No.
Okay, so let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. No, let me ask you something. I'll pass you the microphone. Don't I usually say all the time, every baby that is adopted by a gay couple was abandoned by a heterosexual couple? Don't I say that shit all the time? That means that I'd rather be the kid being on a good, like I'm going to be very honest. I'd rather have a kid being on a loving home with two women or two men than have motherfucking drip rings and a motherfucking crackhead rings in a kid.
And if I concede to that, that's two separate arguments, Fatty. You yourself say when people talk about what's best for the child, it's the mother and father being there, correct? You say that. It's two separate arguments.
I said it. Yes.
Two adults being there versus what's best for the child by the mother and father being is two separate arguments. So if the infidelity part is wrong and you're putting the mother through something or the father through something that affects the kid, then homosexuality is also wrong. Let's address that part. That homosexual parents around the kid was not good for the kid as well.
That's because it's not results based.
No,
because you know that male gay couples.
No. Let me finish.
Go ahead, you guys.
We said what's best for the child.
Yes.
Well, that's what we're talking about. What's best?
So it's results based, right?
No, it's you could say it was results based.
So and now I'm going to tell you, gay couples have longest marriage, make more money, have less DV.
Gay men.
Kids have
men.
Yeah, gay men. So this
is gay women.
Ali, but that's the point. You are going morally against results. And what I'm telling you is that even though I understand your angle, because I know your worldview, that they rather have two, a woman and a man, and they're a couple and they raise the kids because it's less confusing to the kid and all that. I'm saying that when it comes to results based, if it's actually the betterment of the kid, gay male couples have better results than heterosexual couples and lesbian couples. There's a reality.
In what way? Hold on, before we get
If the marriages last more, if they make more money, if there's less DV, if actually the kids have better results, like that's actually good for the kids. It's not bad. It's good.
You're talking about the relationship between those two men. I'm talking about what's best for the kid. We're talking about what's best for the kid. And if you want to bring in a result,
because these results.
That's not what's best. So Fatty, you're gonna say homosexual parent. Now, right now on here, you're gonna say homosexual parents are better for the kid than your mother and father being your life and my mother and father being my life.
So I will say no. I got you. Okay. I will say these, right?
Healthy.
Yes. If they are both healthy and they're both functioning, I will give to the man and the woman because there's less explaining, there's no confusion, there's no nothing. So if everybody's healthy, is on the perfect condition, I will give you the man and the woman. But remember what you said, because when you came on the panel, you said love is misery because of the market that we have right now. So you're basing your response on reality. We're not talking about perfect parents. We're talking about the market right now. And on the market right now, I rather have two competent men raising a kid than having Jay Prince and his baby mama raising a fuck up. Respectfully, I know he's heterosexual and all this. Huh?
You're saying two unhealthy?
No. I'm saying that that's the reality. Like if you look at actually, like Ali, we talk about it all the time. Woman being lazy, they don't want to have kids, but they don't want to work. They don't want to be a stay-at-home mom. These guys are pushovers. They're letting it. Like if you are going to talk about the reality overall, and I'm just looking at results. If we look at statistics and we look at results, gay couples, man and man, have better results than heterosexual couples, and that the lesbian couples. There's a reality. It might be confusing. It is what it is. But when it comes to results, when it comes to those marriages and those kids are competing easily with the other kids that are raised by heterosexual couples. That's all I'm saying. And there's reality. There's a fact. So what do you want me to do?
So even if let's say I concede to that, you're talking about two gay men raising a kid, right? Because they're saying a man is kind of equates to a man.
And by the way, Ali, when the minute is done, you and Little Black Book have more.
Right.
But 5 minutes because
we know that homosexual women are the worst relationships, have the most domestic violence, have the highest divorce. So then you could concede to that and go, okay,
I will concede that
gay man, but say man and woman is better than two gay women raising.
In my opinion, that's when you get shade. Because the lesbian couples, like it's not about being lesbian, it's because lesbian couples get the worst results by far. So it's unhealthy for the kid, not only just the aesthetics of a man and a woman and a woman, the results are completely awful when it comes to relationships like that. So we rather see Shay with the man, so we actually have a better chance in life, the kid, than have two lesbian relationships. It's about results.
You're saying in the ideal world where the man and woman is healthy, it's still man and woman.
On the ideal world where
the current state where mothers don't want to raise their kids, don't want to be around their children.
Ali, it's like me saying, for example, I'm okay with my son being gay, but I rather have a daughter that is a thought than a gay son because I know the trauma, the stigma, and the fights and all of it that he's going to have to face through life is an uphill battle. So even though I support gay people, I'm not going to say I want my son to be gay because thoughts are wildly acceptable and everybody doesn't care about dealing with women that are promiscuous. While if you are actually gay, you're going to have a bunch of trauma and a bunch of problems. So that's the only time I'm going to say, friends, no more extensions for Little Black Book and Mr. Ali. I'm going to put him in the middle. I have no idea if they actually have something to solve. Okay, but I will actually let's go back to the main topic. I think they have different opinions, and then we go from there. And then Trigger Mike, you got it. Is Little Black Book is love misery?
It's time to do.
A little back before you just back.
Is it love misery?
Is it my turn?
No. We have 5 minutes.
Mike. This ain't Trigger Mike show.
Well, we have 5 minutes for
it's the Ali show.
We have 5 minutes for a baby. We have 5 minutes for Little Black Book and Ali. We have Trigger Mike, and then we get the Shay and Thomas, and then we go back to the regular show.
Yeah. So I mean, for me, obviously, I don't think love is miserable. I think if you choose the wrong person, it can be miserable. So I think if you're having miserable love, I think it's time to take accountability because you got poor choices. Yeah. I think, like we said to the women, they got to choose better. I think some of you man, them, you got to choose better, right? Because if you're miserable in your love, you need to look at you and be accountable for your choices. The woman that you chose, that is you. You chose it. So if you're having miserable love, maybe you need to look at the way that you're choosing. Let's keep it short and simple.
And only my husband can tell me what you talk about. Humble your mouth. You better humble your mouth. Don't worry about how many men I got. Okay. And you know what? The more men I got, the more support surround me with men. Okay?
Yeah. This is getting sad by the moment.
So Little Black Book, since you still
yes, sir,
spitting that same rhetoric that the him men keep spitting. If me and you are friends and you did me dirty, excuse me, I did you dirty. It's your fault for picking a bad friend. It's not the fact that I did you wrong, that I'm just a bad person.
Oh, okay. So are we saying that when women choose badly, it's not their fault, it's us fault? It's men who's the fault. Is that what we're saying?
No, I asked you a question. Don't deflect. Answer my question first.
Listen.
Answer my question first, and we'll walk down. Ali answer all questions. I'm asking you again. If we met each other, I'm asking you again, and I did you dirty. Is it your fault because you picked me as a friend, or is it my fault for mistreating you?
No, fault and responsibility are two different things, but you need to take accountability for the fact that I did choose you as a friend.
I didn't ask you that. Whose fault is it that who's the bad friend?
Who's the bad friend? No, of course you're the bad friend if you did me dirty, but I still chose you.
Okay. Did you think I was going to do it? But did you see me? Did you see me doing you dirty? Do we know? So we meet. Hold on. If we met each other. Can you can look for the signs as best you can.
I can tell you're gonna be a bad friend to me right now.
And there's that.
Hey God, please help him. Do we always know? Can we always predict if someone's gonna do us wrong or not, my brother?
It's not that you can always predict it, but you have a good indication of whether someone will.
You can,
yeah. Because you first of all, if you're healed and you have a good relationship with yourself and you hold good boundaries, you understand what your wants and needs are, you understand what your standards are, you know what you're looking for, especially in a friendship or a loved one or whatever, right? When you meet somebody and they don't have that standard, they don't have that quality, they don't have that level of being able to meet your needs, they shouldn't be your friend. The question is, why did you choose them? So it goes back to you.
So if you're healed and you have all those capabilities you're talking about, I'm healed now, right? I'm born again. I can see it all. 100% it's my fault for picking the wrong person.
7 minutes.
Yes, you picked them. You picked that person. So you have to take accountability.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you ever get done dirty,
I hope you're consistent though. I hope you're consistent.
So it's your fault. So every time you get done, every time you've been done dirty in your life, it was your fault for picking the person.
My question is, when women cheat,
I don't answer that question. Don't move.
No, wait. I'm gonna answer it. I'm gonna answer it. I'm gonna answer it.
No.
I'm gonna answer you. I'm gonna answer it.
One second. I'm here. If he doesn't answer, I'll ask again. Go ahead.
I'm going to answer it.
Ali, don't worry. I'll make sure. Ali, I'm moderating. I'll make sure he answers the question.
It's your fault. 100% of the time if someone does you wrong.
I'm gonna answer that, but I want to catch you because I've been on a panel with you before. So when women choose pookies, whose fault is it? Is it the pookie or is it her fault?
If a woman chooses a pookie,
yeah,
and she knows he's a pookie, it's her fault.
Thank God. That's my answer. Thank you very much. I rest my case.
Thank
you very much. I rest my case. I rest my case. If you don't catch it, I need you to elevate. Elevate if you don't catch it.
You're doing the simp talk again. You're doing the simp talk.
I'm not. You'll catch it in a second or two.
We're talking about things you can't identify. Hold on. We've done this. We've been doing this. I've been watching you too, right? You keep saying it's the man's fault. You keep saying they're not betting good. No, they don't see the red flag.
Whoever's fault it is.
No. That's what you keep doing.
It's both men and women.
And then you're saying if they can't find a relationship, it's on them as well too. Are you in a relationship?
You need.
Are you in a relationship?
On me.
So it's on me. So then you're the problem.
Yes, that's the whole point.
Oh, so you're giving. So you're the type of man that's giving. You're giving advice to people and suggestions, but you don't even follow your own advice and suggestion.
You could say that, but that's not what's happening. You can.
So why should we listen to you then? So why would she listen to you?
Again, you've made a deduction, but you haven't actually asked me. My reason why I'm not in a relationship right now is because I'm doing healing work. So that's the whole point.
Oh, so you're not healed all the way.
We have 5 more minutes, friends, because he paid for.
That's why it's accountability.
Okay, so
that's why it's accountability.
So if the person isn't healed all the way, they may have a problem by picking the wrong person, right? Because they probably can't see too clearly. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
So how can the person still be blamed for that?
No, you are you who else?
Because they didn't take accountability, knowing that they weren't healed out here picking people.
It's your fault. No one else can. I cannot captain your life, Ali.
Okay.
If you choose a woman, hold on. If you choose a woman, right? If you choose a woman, right, and she's a quote unquote, as you guys like to say, 3 or 4 or hoe, whatever you want to call it, right? You are responsible for checking who that person is. It is your responsibility to make sure the background of that person, you know who they are. If you choose them and they end up being that very person who quote unquote comes at 3 or 4, whichever you guys want to call it or whatever, right? Yeah. No one else's fault but your own. I cannot captain your life for you. That woman can't captain your life for you. At the end of the day, when you go to your bed, she doesn't sleep in your bed for you. You sleep in your own bed. So you have to be accountable for your own decisions. This is what we tell men all the time. So I don't understand why we're now suddenly shirking and driving, which is why when I answered it earlier on by saying to you that if a woman chooses a pookie, we don't blame the pookie for being a pookie. The pookie's a pookie. It's her responsibility to choose correctly, which means it's your responsibility to choose correctly. So if you're miserable in love, you are the problem. So if you're being miserable, no one else can be no one else can be the responsible factor for that. You are the person in charge of your own life. If you don't have good love, elevate, because your mindset's probably still in the gutter, and as somebody like to say, low functioning. You know what I mean?
In the gutter, not the low functioning.
So let me get this real quick before. Whoa, what the fuck is this today? So let me get this real quick, right? Because I think Ali has to attend to his family. Oh, you're back? Oh, go ahead.
I'm back.
Yeah, I think you didn't heard him, but Ali, you said that the responsibility because you picked the person, right? I just want to make sure that we clarify. A pookie, a self-identified pookie, yes, you choose him is your fault. But what if you choose like this covert man, a man that actually is not like showing that he's an abuser, he's not a pookie, pretends himself a responsible man and all that, and then you get bamboozled? Do you think that's still responsibility of the woman that picked that man, or you think that's actually takes responsibility from that woman, takes fault from that woman? Like Glenn said, responsibility versus fault. Responsibility is from both of them. They pick each other, right? Both of them are responsible for picking each other. But when it comes, is that fault when that man cheated on that woman and all he did was to play this awesome man? Who is at fault there?
I'm glad you put it out. Yes, it is. It's still that it's the other person's fault. It is still your responsibility though, because you are captain of your life. That's as simple as it is, right? So you need to take responsibility. Otherwise, if you don't, you probably find yourself in the same relationship again. And at that point, we have to ask the question: why are you in a second one or a third one? Do you get what I'm saying to you? So this is what I'm saying, that everybody needs to take. If you take accountability for your life and the actions that you have decided to take, right? Then no one else can kind of flip that on you. Only you know that you have to take a certain decision to get a certain action. That's as simple as it is. If your business fails, you can blame it on someone else. But blood, at the end of the day, it's your business. You're gonna have to take.
You sound like a preacher or a charlatan. You're not making sense, because that would mean that both people would have to be perfect people for a relationship to work. If both of us have made mistakes, both of us have maybe manipulated somebody or just done something deceitful, how can we ever have an actual relationship if we're both committing to something good? But you go, hey, that person's done bad before. You should have known better. If you were living a bad life and a woman was living a bad life, but y'all met each other and you committed to doing right by each other, how do you still put it on the person? And if you're still putting it on the person, then nobody should have relationships, because all you'd have to do is judge them by their past. So do we judge people by their past, or do we judge people by their current actions?
We judge them by their current actions and their past. So that's the whole point. When you talk to somebody, you have to engage them.
Hold on. I asked you to commit. So you committed to that. If you meet someone whose past was bad, let's say they were 3 or 4, and now they go, hey man, I could be a wife, and you commit to them and they do you wrong, whose fault was that?
That's still my fault. I mean, it's not my fault. It's not. It's still their fault that they did what they did, but it's still my responsibility, because if I've asked the right kind of questions, I have done my CRB, as you might call it, or my discerning work to try and see what kind of character you hold. So I have to make sure first and foremost, does this person meet these particular criteria that I need in my life? And if they've got character flaws, it's my job to find out what kind of character do you hold.
So just so we know we ain't full of baloney.
30 seconds.
Just so we know you're not full of baloney. Can you tell a man what type of woman he should be with?
Can I tell him? No, I can't tell a man.
No. I'm not doing. No. You can't do that, because you just committed to what type of man.
I don't get the question.
You said we should be with a healed woman. You'll know you if you pick the wrong woman, it's your fault. So I'm asking you to help a man. How would we pick the right woman?
Go ahead. You guys have a chance to reply, and then we get 3 or 9. Go ahead.
Reply? Shall I reply?
So if you can't, if you can't answer that, you're talking baloney.
No, I mean, I've answered it already though by saying first and foremost, you have to have a good relationship with yourself. Know what your wants and needs are, and then you have to also know what boundaries you want to hold. You have to also know what your standards are, and know where you want to go in life. We talk about the 7 aspects of compatibility. If you know you and you know yourself and know what you're about, when you approach somebody, we actually date people based on mirrors. Either there's 2 things that happen. Number 1, either that person carries the same traits that you carry, or number 2, they have something that you admire, that you like, that you want to attain. So if you're choosing somebody in a relationship, you need to make sure that you have a good relationship with yourself first and foremost. This is what weeds out people who are inauthentic. If you are authentic and you are quite acquainted with yourself and what you want in a relationship, you're more than likely to weed out most people who are not for you. And when you can't weed out those ones who got lost for you, spend a bit more time with them, take a bit of time and analyze them. The Bible says, dwell with women according to knowledge, meaning spend time, watch them, observe them, then see that person's for you. As a man, that's it. You know what I mean?
Okay, which I believe most men who have certain type of head on their shoulders, they'll do that. So again, I'm asking you, if a man does all the things you're saying, practicing, and that woman does him wrong, whose fault was it?
I've already answered this. It's a woman is at fault for cheating, doing what she's cheating. But if that person's got a serial aspect of their behavior, right? They're consistent cheat. Like for instance, if Shay has said that her man just cheated once, then that's a one-off thing. But if he's a serial cheat and been cheating several times over, it's a character flaw. He's got issues. At that point, we have to look at the very beginning. What actually did you miss at the very beginning? That's it. You know what I'm saying to you? If someone cheats once, then it's a mistake that they made. But if they're consistently cheating without the relationship, there's a character flaw there.
If you cheat, that's a choice.
I think you have
a choice. That's a character flaw within itself. That's a choice.
Right.
You chose to take your pants down. You chose to do whatever you did. You didn't slip and fall in no vagina. You didn't slip and let her ride. You didn't slip and do none of that.
Now that is a possibility.
I have a few times.
You know what? I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is that is a choice. You can say, oh, well, one time is a mistake. And it could have been. There could have been other factors. You could have been drunk. You could have been on ecstasy. You could have been whatever. Yes, it is considered a mistake, but it is a choice that you decided to do. Now, when you do it consecutively or when you do it consistently, when you do it back to back, it now becomes a habit. It is now a part of your character. But you cheating on me, you chose that. You chose to step outside of our agreement, the monogamy of our relationship. You chose to do that.
But this is why a lot of men opting out of relationships, because of what he keep preaching like that. If you're giving women all this grace, if you're saying, you know what, this woman,
everybody deserves grace.
Right, everybody. Right. If you commit to a relationship and the person does the person wrong when you committed to something that's supposed to be great for both of you, that person is wrong. The person shouldn't get blamed for choosing wrong. If they both made a commitment, you did your observations, you spent time with the person, and that person was done wrong. And that's what keeps men from getting in relationships, because once the relationship fails, here comes brothers like this brother. Oh, you missed the red flags. You should have known better.
And
that's your
blank, there are people out here who are intentionally deceptive. I could spend a year, or there are people who are married for 10, 20 years, who are together 5, 10 years, and they will switch up on them for whatever reason. And that's not just romantic, that's platonic, that's familial, that is professional. So it does not matter. There are people, yes, you should take accountability for the choices that you make, but I cannot be held accountable because you decided to do me dirty, because you decided to cheat on me, because you decided that you wanted to step outside of our agreement, whatever that is, for whatever relationship or title that we have or hat that you hold in my life. I'm not going to be held responsible for that. I don't give a damn how much healing you done did, how much work you done did. I don't care what type of whatever Mount Fiji you done climbed and what monk monastery you done went to, any of that. That is still on you. You made a choice to do me dirty.
That's what I'm talking about, Shay.
If you
that
were
sounds like
intentionally
accountability.
being deceptive to me, if you were intentionally being deceptive, most cheaters don't just be like, hey, Ali, I'm your wife. I'm going out and I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna be back at 7 and have dinner. I'm gonna bring dinner with me. You ain't got to worry about it. They're being deceptive. They're intentionally deceiving you.
So friends,
and most cheaters also have a beginning where and most cheaters also at the very beginning of a relationship also too, you see character flaws in them. So that's what I'm saying to you. If we're gonna do that, we have to. That's why I said paint the picture on both sides. I'm not saying either for men or women. It's everybody across the board. If you're a man or a woman, you should be doing the work to discern if that person's the right kind of person for you. And I'm saying that at the beginning, I'm not saying every.
Have
person
you ever been cheated on?
Have you ever been cheated on? I've cheated. I've done both. So I've been on both sides of the track, right? You know what I'm saying? I've done both sides of the
And
track.
are you telling me that in either side of that you were intentionally being deceptive and that that person wasn't being deceptive to you and making it a point to be deceptive?
I'll be honest with you. She was deceptive. I was deceptive. But at the end of the day, at the very beginning of the relationship, there were actually clues to us both of us were going to move mad in different types of relationships that I had. So that's what I'm saying to you. If we are doing the work, in most cases, not on all, because there are people who are narcissists, which is completely different. And even then, when we talk about narcissists, we have to ask the question: are you an empath? If you're an empath, do you have good boundaries? Because empaths find narcissists because of your empathizing, right? And you don't have very good boundaries. So we have to talk about that aspect. So when I say about accountability, it's not to say you are to blame. It's to say be accountable. Let's look at the situation. Is there a pattern of behavior that they had beforehand where we missed it? If there is, let's go back to that. If there isn't, and you're saying there's no pattern at all, there's not a thing at all, then all right, cool. But then if you get in a second relationship and the same thing happens again, whose fault is it then? Are we going to start saying, okay, well, you know what? Men just keep cheating on me. No, but then we're going to ask a real question. Let's go back to your roots. Let's go back to where you actually started in your childhood. Let's go back to there because maybe there's some patterns of behaviors where you find yourself liking familiar energy from men who have this type of character flaw, who do this kind of thing. So I'm not blaming you. I'm simply saying. That's all.
I agree with that.
One second, Shay, because we need to do some things, and I don't want people to walk the mic. Trigger Mike is next. Trigger Mike, super chats. No, it's fine. It's a good show. I know we were starving for panels for a while, so we're doing a panel show. Trigger Mike next. We go to the quick super chats, and then we do a one-on-one between Thomas and Shay because Thomas requested it. Okay, we need 13 members, and we need 42 likes. So please go ahead and like the video. As you guys know on the chat, Jay Prince and Flora are back. So tomorrow morning we're going to have a show about it because this shit is crazy. Like at this point, I have no words. I have no nothing. So tomorrow morning we're going to do a show about it. Trigger Mike, go ahead uninterrupted, please. Super chats and then one-on-one between Thomas and Shay, and we go back to the panel and to the people that are talking to this. Go ahead, Trigger Mike. You got this.
Man, what are we even talking about anymore?
Do you have any opinion about whatever was said in the last 20 minutes?
I mean,
if not, you can go to the is love music.
Yeah, I mean, what was talked about in the last 20 minutes, y'all made my head spin with the homo thing. Like I was like, damn. But I mean, real quick, what I'll say on that is we got to stop bringing religion into it because I think that's where people start to try to pick it apart. They'll say, I'm not religious, and Tyranny, I wholeheartedly disagree. I can 100% make a case that homosexuality is wrong without bringing religion up at all. And I'm going to tell you why.
Science.
Hold on. Yes, because what we've done in modern times is try to remove the perversion from it and try to make it about love.
Your ass goodbye.
The sponsor,
the gay guy is the sponsor of the show.
No, because the sponsor of the show is still Thomas with $101. You send 101 cents, so he's still the sponsor of the show. We need $2 to actually get the sponsor of the show, Mr. Java. So we'll canal that. This is going to be difficult, friends, because now I'm doing the 1 minute $1. So it's 50 minutes for Diesel, 50 minutes for Ali. So if you guys want to save them, that Jesus Christ, Java.
Damn.
Do it, Java. It is what
I'd
it
love
is.
to have a conversation with Java.
I appreciate you. So Trigger Mike, I'm sorry for interrupting you. Go ahead and I'll read the super chats afterwards.
Nah, I was just saying like its origin. That's why I say it's wrong. It's closely related to perversion. And what we try to do is remove that part and make it about love, but it's really about sex.
Right.
So I'm not saying anything's wrong with the people, right? We say love all people. I don't want any harm to come to them. But the origin of it is why we can't promote it. Like when y'all were talking about the kids and the parents, it's like, whoa, you can't separate those, the origin of it because of what it means for children and all of that. And that's not related to the Bible at all. That's just fact, right? So right now, all of those letters that they're adding, they're currently going through a fight because the pedophiles are trying to add their letter too. That's what I mean when I'm saying though they're closely related, right? So there are some things that go on there that we can absolutely make the case that its history is wrong.
Would you date a lesbian or a bisexual woman, Trigger Mike?
I would not.
Would you have sex with one? She would cheat on you. I mean,
would you
for her
have sex with one?
desires.
Why did you say that?
I don't recall ever being intimate with one. No.
Would you though? Like you get like a bi woman that walks up to you, she's like, "Yo, Trigger Mike, yo, I need you to."
No, I wouldn't.
Get that.
This is Sparta.
Okay, fucking job.
Like, I actually don't remember the.
Somebody
like,
say that bisexual
yeah,
women
this
would
is
cheat
this is
on somebody.
Yeah, Jabba is like nobody talks over here. I'm just going to fuck it up for everybody. Jesus Christ.
Money talks.
$150, and Jabba is the sponsor of the show now, clearly. So he wants to be the sponsor of the show. Let me go back to Jabba. Thomas Legacy disappeared. Oh no, Thomas is still here. Why did I drop Thomas? Thomas, you good? How you doing, Thomas? Thomas, you there?
I'm good. I'm still here.
Let me read the super chats then, and I'll make sure. I'll give you the one-on-one with Shay because both of y'all are still here. So sounds like this is interesting. We add Marcellus Davis. Oh shit. Oh shit. Everybody back. Every motherfucking body back. Thomas Legacy said, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. So everybody motherfucking
Put me on the screen, Patty. Put me on the screen, Patty. I can't stand no daggone rainbow liquor. And if you want me over here, put your money on that.
So Thomas is a
I
sponsor.
cannot.
Sponsor is a sponsor of the show with $250. He said, Jabba, you are not going to take my spot. So now Trigger Mike left. Trigger Mike didn't thought he was going to be safe today. So sponsor of the show
drop left and right on panels. Like
yeah, sponsor
I ain't doing this.
That's crazy. Thomas, give me just a second.
Hey, Patty, that's 75. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, it's because I'll give you a one-on-one with
I know.
With Shay after I read the super test. Let me read it real quick, okay? Friends, go ahead and follow Rich from Philly. Go ahead and follow Black Dawn. Go ahead and follow Little Black Book. My boy Thomas Legacy, the sponsor of the show, 254. Go ahead to follow Diesel TV. Go ahead and follow We Need More Tyranny and go. Oh my fucking God, this is going
shit.
Wow.
Sing the song. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Wait, Jabba, who is this for exactly?
Take the whole panel. You just
to kick
wipe
the same people. The Trigger Mike disappears, so you have like an extra $25.
It's wiping out the whole panel.
Damn.
Paid on a throwaway show today. So Jabba, who is this for? Because I dropped the same people. So Ali, Diesel, Thomas. No, Thomas, you didn't drop Thomas. Thomas is here. Let me bring Thomas
He
back.
said he's saving it for later.
Oh, you're saving it for later? Wait.
Damn.
What's going on?
Damn.
Oh, okay. So
Personal.
everybody. Oh, so everybody back.
Man, that rainbow looking in to find a spot of gold and leave me alone.
It's personal.
Man, you getting rich today. What the hell going on?
It just want to be the sponsor of the show. So
Jeez.
right now is the sponsor of the show with what? 100, 200, 300, 300? Jesus Christ. Let me see.
Hey, Fatty, you getting rich today.
God damn.
300. Yeah, but that's the thing, right? And this is the point with me not doing panels. I'm being a dumbass, but it is what it is. Well, I think we're having fun. The conversation is being good. So thank you very much, Jabba, for being an authoritarian dictator without ruining the show. I truly appreciate it.
Fatty, damn, bro. I'm just trying to bring him back to Avocado. I ain't in no competition with nobody. He can be the sponsor of the show.
I appreciate you, sir. Like 200.
That's what you get, Ali. That's what you get.
No, I'm smart. I don't throw my money away, man.
God,
I'm on the budget. Nah, for real, I'm on the budget. What's going on, Fatty?
I want to see Ali get tossed.
Fatty, what the fuck is going on, bro?
I'm on a budget.
He said I'm on a budget. He sent $200 via Cash App.
No, the fuck I didn't.
That's a great budget.
God damn.
Toma Legacy, the sponsor of the show, with 451.
Boy, your wife finna be mad at you.
Why? I just gave her $5,000 2 days ago.
Damn.
Oh, well, never mind.
So Thomas is the sponsor of the show with 451. And
I swear I'm not no competition nobody, but now I touch a bag in real life. Like,
yes,
I touch the shit in
and
real
Jabba
life.
right now is 300 in. And
he could do that.
I don't want
behind you, boy. Jabba behind you.
I'm actually feeling
because they might stop that. They might stop that.
Yes, I'm just saying.
You get too much at one time. When you get too much at one time, they may try to, but
I got you.
We'll see how long it goes.
Let's go ahead and read the super chats real quick, and then we go back.
He throw a stack, I'm done because I ain't gonna spend a stack. I got investments to make. He put a stack on it, I'm done.
Just keep it smart, sir. Don't go ahead and don't go full raw beaver.
I think we should throw a stack. I think we should throw a stack.
Jamaica, $2. Money over beach. Thank you very much, Jamaica. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. We have Marcellus in the building. Can't stop, one stop, win one untouchable membership.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Salute, Marcellus. The matriarch Doris is our world. We just live on it. Salute. Thank you very much, Doris, for one membership. I appreciate it. Oh, damn. Wrong one.
Got untouchable Empire, baby.
Thank you very much, Doris. I appreciate you. We are 4 memberships in. My boy CJ is in the building. He says Ali is right. Thank you very much, TJ. We have Black Dawn. Black Dawn said, I want to extend this fight.
It's time to do.
I appreciate you. We have CJ back again, and he says, okay, I don't know if Ali was right. I missed the beginning. This man is just a good supporter. So let me play this one for Mr. Carl Anderson. $50. He wanted to extend it. So thank you very much, Carl. I appreciate it.
Oh my God, $50. Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Can you make it jump? Can you make it jump? Hey, this is what I need you to do for me right now.
Once again, the machine is in the building. Thank you very much, Carl, brother. I appreciate you. We have the machine. It says, Tyranny, you are loud and wrong. Don't you have multiple men as fathers of your children? Humble your mouth appropriately. #team.
Can Can I say something before I leave? Because I gotta go get these kids.
20 seconds. 30. 1 minute. Go ahead, Tyranny. You got this.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, when you guys start being too picky, you're gonna lose out on love. But when you actually find, can I see my face, Fatty? I think my eyes are beautiful.
Absolutely. I apologize. Go ahead.
No, when you guys just find someone that loves you, someone that can be your friend first. Find a friend first and then turn them into a lover. But if you just try to go out there and try to find what the red pill is talking about that you should have, or what these girls nowadays think, oh, a good man is this, you're not going to find true love, right? You're going to find something temporary. But like I said, when you find your best friend, love is amazing. Love is great. And a good person will make you want to change to be better. So if that person is starting off making $2.50 an hour because they're a waiter, you can always turn them into a millionaire just by simple love. And that's all.
You want
No, you can't.
She said
not by
that.
no love. Not by no love.
Look how many people
You gotta go out there and work. You gotta go out there and work. You gotta go out there and work. Put the time in. Put them hours in.
Find love. I mean, look how many people say, "Oh my God, she don't find nobody." And I mean, I think
Nah, that was wrong. But I'm talking about love can turn them into a millionaire.
Yeah.
No, he gotta get out there and work. And he gotta get out there and he gotta go out there and work hard, be above a cut above the rest. You can't just think love is going to propel a man to be a millionaire. It's not gonna work. Not in the real world.
That love that a woman can give a man can make a man feel like he's on top of the world, that he's gonna want to do everything to keep the love that he's getting from that woman.
All right, but here's the thing about the love. It's not about the love, Tyranny. It's not about the love, because love is a feeling. That love can fade. Love is an act. What you need to be is his peace when he gets home from going out there and putting them hours in and blood, sweat, and tears. You need to be his peace.
Yes,
that's what you need to be when you get home.
Having women don't work. Women work too. So we need each other.
So why would you need him to be a millionaire if you working too?
Jesus Christ.
I
don't like you, Rainbow Liquor. Yeah, Jabba, stop it, Jabba, stop it.
I don't like you, Rainbow Liquor.
Stop.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Y'all straight people, wow. Thanks for the donations to the Untouchable Empire, Thomas.
You got it.
Oh, and Diesel TV, go kick rocks and make an arrest or something. So sorry, Diesel.
Oh shit.
Sing the song. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Jabba is the sponsor of the show with 460. Thomas is $10 behind. He's $10 behind. If you want,
come on, Jabba. Come on, Jabba, man.
If you want to say this, that Jabba, how much of this is for Diesel? For Diesel?
Yeah, I mean, goddamn. Goddamn, Diesel.
It's personal.
It's for like Diesel and Ali been trying Jabba for a while. Like
hey, listen, I'm gonna let Jabba have that. I'm gonna let he could be the because I don't know what they into. Because they into something, so I'm gonna stay out of it right now. I'm gonna stay out of it. You can have that.
I'm going to ask for this, right? The bounties are going to be off for now. Okay, we're going to close the bounties if somebody wants to save Jabba. How much for Jabba? All of it, goddamn it. So if you guys want to save Diesel, is 160 Diesel. I'm sorry, man. Is $160. We're going to close the bounties for now because we already made enough money. So let's continue the show.
How much the sponsor? Hey, how much the sponsor of the show? How much would be the sponsor of the show?
Jabba has you on $10. You are two.
No, he has you on $100. He has you on $100, not $10.
$100?
He has $100.
Are you sure?
Yeah, for sure.
So he has what? $560?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
560. So where am I at?
You're $100.
You are at 450. Some 450. 451 is at 560.
Yes, sir.
All right. If Jabba send $200 more right now, he could be the sponsor of the show. If not, I'm gonna match that and go above. So if he sent 200 right now, if he sent
you have to give 200 right now. Yeah.
Right. If he sent 200 right now, because I ain't gonna be. If he sent 200 right now, he got it. If not, I'm gonna match that. I'm gonna go above and beyond.
You gotta send 100 right now.
Huh?
No,
you gotta send 100 right now.
No, I'm going to listen. Shh, 1 second. I'm going to match that regardless.
Like that. Yes, is that
right. I'm going to match that regardless. So if he's going to be the sponsor of the show, he should send another 200 right now. Because what I'm gonna send, I'm going to match that and go more. So I ain't 100. If you're gonna be the sponsor of the show, he need to send another 100 or make it worth my while. Because $100, I can.
And this is what you're going to do, friends. Because like you guys are going to put the IRS on my ass. Stop City Buddy. Just get the membership.
You got it.
Okay,
you got it.
I didn't see
just
the
go ahead.
It's not the point. I'm not even trying to like. It's not.
I know, Thomas. I appreciate it. Don't even worry
I got
about
12.
it.
I got 1,200 laying around in my cash out right now. Like
no, I don't think he's lying.
I'm just saying.
You said what?
I just
You're
saying.
lying. Where's the cash app? I'm looking at the screen right now.
But thank you very much.
Why are you watching someone else's pockets though? And you ain't send a dime.
Friend.
Hey,
that don't look right.
You gotta support the show. You can't lie.
No. You support the show.
Here in a couple minutes.
You support. I know we gotta do our thing. Can we do our thing?
Black Dawn was the biggest sponsor of the show for the first 5 months of the show. So we're going to leave it alone for now.
We're leaving it alone.
Yeah, let's leave it alone real quick. I just need 11 members, not from Jabba, not from Thomas, but for all the other brokies just like me, okay? We need 11 members. It's only $2 a piece. So let's become a members if you don't have one next to your name. And shout out to my boy OG Ricky is in the building.
In the boot, is it?
Eddie, I don't believe that he's an actual fan.
What did you say, sir?
I don't believe he's an actual fan of the show, to be honest with you.
You don't think Thomas is a fan of the show? Why?
No, he only sent 100.
Why? Because I said something to you?
No,
I'm saying, but what about you? Hold on. But what about? Hold on 1 second, Fatty. What did you send?
Send more money.
What? That's what I'm saying. You sound crazy. You ain't send nothing.
Yes, I did. I'm Jabba. I send all that money on the super chat.
That's you. That's it on the super chat.
Yeah.
No, that's not his line.
Exactly. All right, so I ain't got time for this little game, but
this is not true.
I spend thousands of dollars a month on this shit, bro. Like you
fine,
I'm not a super
I
chat.
didn't question
your
friends, 1 second. Goddamn it, let's make.
You need to go get a job.
1 second. Like again, ironers doing the money fight, and I'm in the middle, just like
I can spend more than you.
Yeah, getting like stacks thrown in my AirPods. So this is what we're going to do, okay? Diesel needs $160 to come back. Other than that, stop the money. Let's get the 11 memberships, and we're good to go for the people in the chat, not for the man in the arena. So Jabba, 50 to boot Ali for acting like a light skin, $50 to boot Diesel for acting like a dark skin, and 1 cent to take the crown from Thomas because I'm petty like that. Jabba with $50 saying kick rocks, trigger, and tyranny. Then he comes back with another 155 and says, nah, fam, let's get fatty paid on a throwaway show today. I appreciate you, Jabba. Thank you very much. We have Brownsville, a member of the Untouchable for 3 months. Look at you, Brownsville says he's Thomas. He's working hard to prove Brownsville right.
So, you think you're untouchable?
Like Brownsville doesn't like he hates that the Untouchable support each other more than his cousin supports him. Like it's kind of fucked up, right, Brownsville, that your cousins that is blood to you don't have your back like these people actually have my back. So it is what it is, brother. I appreciate you. Don't even worry. Don't even mind about it. But thank you very much for being an Untouchable for 3 months. Salute. I appreciate you, sir. Let's go back to let's go back to Jabba. I will read it. I'll go back to Jabba. Y'all straight. People be wild. Thanks for the donations to the Untouchable Empire. Thomas. Oh, and Diesel TV. Go kick rocks and make an arrest or something. So thank you very much, Jabba. Black Dawn with $1 membership. sorry, $1 super chat
Match that.
is $559 away from the sponsor of the show.
Yeah, look at
So
Tom.
thank
He
you.
can't even match.
You can have. Come on, man.
So thank you
What's
very
wrong with
much,
this guy,
Thomas. I
man?
appreciate you.
Now,
And then-
who is this guy? Who is this guy, bro?
One second, Thomas. This is Black Dawn. Black Dawn. Let me tell you actually something. Black Dawn was the sponsor of the show on the month of March, April. Like when I started the show, Black Dawn was sponsor of all the probably most of the months. Like I think 5 in a row or something like that. Then it was Ali. Then Tio came along, and then it kind of got messed up. So I think Black Dawn already pays tuition. He's just provoking you a little bit. He's just provoking you.
I'm
all
the gatekeeper. I'm trying to make sure he's a real fan. And
bro, you don't need to make sure that.
Look at that. Look how much money I donated compared to how much you donated. You're a poser, man. Get out of here.
Black Dawn. ISO.
What's wrong with this guy?
So Thomas, thank you very much. Thomas sent 200. Then send.
You don't make no more near as much money I make in a month.
Then send.
Oh, you prove it.
Another 50. Then send another 50. So 50, 154, and 200. So thank you very much to both of you all. I appreciate you.
Hello.
Thank you very much for the $1,000 and something in one show. This is again, somebody said I think it was Jam back to the original. I appreciate you, friends, for actually supporting the Team Fatty show and the show. We are going to make sure we spend the money in hamburger.
I would like to buy a hamburger. I would like to buy a hamburger.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
The burger.
Thank you for your patronage.
So once again, if you guys want to save diesel, $160. If you guys, we need 11 members to get to where we need to get, okay? And we need 23 likes. So 23 likes, 11 members, and if you want to save diesel, $160. Mr. J Prince and Flora are back. So tomorrow I'm going to have a morning show talking about the shenanigans because oh boy, there's a lot of us to get through. So I'm going to once again, Thomas Legacy said that he was a one-on-one with Shay, and then we go back to the show is love, misery. So let me put him in the middle of it, and let's get back to the show. Where's the cage? Where the cage? Where the cage? Here it is.
Lock the cage doors at this time.
Get the fuck out. Simon says, get the fuck out.
You're going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
So Thomas and Miss Shay. Shay, are you there?
I am.
So let's go ahead. And let's get the 5 minutes Thomas opening statements, 1 minute each. Please don't cut each other. Go ahead.
All right. So this is based on when you was giving your explanation about the relationship with your husband earlier. My thing is, if you I have a lot of questions I got a few questions to ask, but here's my opening statement is I'm going to prove that this is a classic example. This is a classic example of how relationships with mostly modern women these days at times is all centered around them, what they want, how they feel in their moment. The decisions that they make are for them. The kids are used as a pawn in that decision, but it's really about what they want, how they feel, no matter how detrimental it is to the overall family years down the line. And I'm going to prove today that the selfishness in marriage and relationships with mostly, I can't say all modern women at the times, but mostly is prevalent And a marriage is not really about them, their husband, their family unit. It's about them singular on their own, how they feel, and they will leave the relationships whenever that feeling leaves them or they think they can do better. That's it. That's it.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Shay.
Okay, sorry.
Are you good?
Wow. Okay, so that was a mouthful. Okay. Well, I can only speak to my situation. I can only speak to my emotions, what my experience was. And just for a little context, my ex-husband and I were together for 11 years. I had never stepped out on him, never cheated on him emotionally or physically. There was no intimate space shared with anybody else other than him. I came into the relationship with no children, accepted his 3 children from his previous relationship, and gave him wife treatment from the beginning because that's what I'm going to give. Period. I don't have a separation between girlfriend, fiance. I don't do all of that. I'm me. Point blank and period in the relationship. If I'm dating you, if we are monogamously together, then that's what that is. As far as his infidelity and my choice and my decision to end the relationship, there had been years of yelling, screaming, praying, crying, going silent, just everything that you can think of trying to get his attention, trying to get his cooperation, and trying to get him to engage in said relationship. So there's exceptions to every rule, and everybody's situation and circumstance is different. There are some people, they don't want a marriage. They want a wedding. They want a facade. They want a social media, cover for whatever it is type of relationship. I understand and know that marriage, it's not hard to get married. What's hard is staying married. That's what it is. Being in a relationship, I don't care if you married, if you engaged, if you boyfriend, girlfriend, if you a significant, whatever it is. That's the hard part. Getting there, becoming that title, that's not the hard part. Staying there, staying engaged, staying involved, staying true, that is what it is. And I tried, and I can say for me, my level of try, I did that up until I decided this is what's best for me. This is what's best.